But Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, this surely turned into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can't be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban it matters not if actually fun as child can't to see it powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo. Hold on, why is the screen not showing? Why the screen's not showing? Because Phil fucking changed the goddamn title of the fucking thing. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. There we go. So guys, yeah, welcome to DSP Bingo. I'm King Jad. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Hope you're having a good day. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of December, which is my birthday. And a lot of you guys have been very supportive already right from the get-go. Tacozilla sent me a wee cake and a super chat earlier on today, and I'd appreciate that very much so indeed. Also, D-Dog very kindly gifted 10 members. So congratulations to the following people. Let me make sure I can get this fucking list sorted here. What is my list here? I'm trying to find them all. Usually, fucking hell, hold on. Let me just reload my fucking activity feed and let's see if it fucking behaves itself. Speaking of things not behaving itself though, Phil's stream for me today is very problematic. As you can see, there's a constant spinning circle for me. I don't know what's going on here. YouTube's been perfectly fine for me all day, but for whatever bloody reason, I am unable to watch Phil's stream consistently. It's having all sorts of issues, all sorts of problems, so I'm not entirely sure how best to rectify this. I have a feeling that it's YouTube trying to fight back against uBlock Origin, I don't know, but all I know is that this is having so many issues right now, this bloody stream, and I might have to switch over to maybe a different stream like Raw DSP, like you know, the Detractor restream. I don't know. All I know is that this particular stream is going arse up. So it is what it is, I guess, you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, thank you very much guys. Today is a special day because it's my birthday and all that jazz. So thank you very much for that. I'm trying to keep on top of things and not miss anything. I'm going to scroll through my chat and see who all got members. So well done. So D-Dog very kindly gifted members to the chat, and the following 10 people got memberships. Thanks to D-Dog: Twilight Media Corp, Mike G, August Stevenson, Raven of Chaos, Baron Von Kem, Kel Denson, Deadhead Comics, Alex Meir 23, John Smith, and Ethan Rumble. Congratulations to those 10 for receiving memberships, and big up to D-Dog for his generosity in gifting memberships. Also, on top of all that, Pam Solo sent a super chat, and of course it happened while I wasn't live. I can actually replay the animation. Money, money, there we go. Yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah, money, Yeah, thank you very much for the most recent super chat from Pam Solo. It says, happy birthday, big man, do you have a good one? I had no K1. I had to work today, so nothing special like in that regard, you know, just a normal day. Done 37 today, it's just a normal day for me. So, but yeah, it's been a good wee day, alright, you know what I mean? Lots of very kind messages and all that jazz. So no complaints from me though, just a nice wee simple day. I managed to finish work early, and I'm right now enjoying a drink. Got myself a bottle of Desperado right now. Quality stuff indeed. As you can see, Phil's stream, for me, is fucking dead basically. I'm leaving his stream, and I'm going to, oh for fuck's sake, Aviga's live. Mr. Derail himself. It's tempting to watch him, but let's go to here instead. Let's see if this is fucking consistent and doesn't fucking have problems with loading. If so, I might just use raw fill instead. I have no see raw fill seems perfectly fine. So I might, before essentially just use raw fill instead for a bingo. No wait, this also has issues.
Yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Medusa Jr. for the super chat, who says, happy Valentine's Day, you happy accident. Thank you very much, Medusa. Indeed, for that robust message. Mista's recommending trying using Firefox in the future. I stopped using Firefox so goddamn long ago. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I mean, YouTube's been fine all day. I haven't watched any live streams today. It's, you know, so I've not tested live streams, but YouTube in general itself has been fine. But for whatever reason, streams are having all sorts of issues, and I don't know why. Big ups as well, by the way, to, where's the message? Arcestus popped his membership message out on saying happy birthday, brother, which I do appreciate. Thank you very much indeed. I'm just a little bit concerned because I'm meant to obviously provide you with bingo, and I can't seem to watch a stream without the fucking thing loading every few seconds. So, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if lowering the quality will help. Let's go to 144p and see how consistent that is. We'll go live on 144p on raw fill and see if it also has loading issues. If not, we might pop back over. Nah, even at 144p there seems to be loading issues. I don't know what's up. It could be something to do with YouTube just trying to combat against the ad blockers. I'm on New Block Origin, but yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea. It's like I'm having all sorts of fucking tech problems. I'm very annoyed with that because obviously I would rather have been able to fucking just done the bingo and provide you guys bingo content and all that jazz and just play the game and endure Phil's antics. The alternative to that, of course, is just to fucking play marbles for like fucking 2 hours or something just to fucking enjoy that. But I don't know. But we'll try DSP gaming again. We'll go back to DSP gaming. We'll reload that. Right, that's at 144p. We'll keep it at 144p, and we'll see if that spinning circle of doom will fucking pop back up, and I guess we'll just fucking play it from there. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Hopefully we can fucking get through it. Hopefully it'll fucking settle down. And the internet is fine as well, you know what I mean? Also, no problems on internet because I'm streaming right now. You guys are seeing the stream. I don't think there's any issues at my end with the stream. It's annoying as well because I was going to watch a video. I'm going to close one of the auto streams. We'll keep Vancouver, but we'll fucking close Monterey Bay. I was going to watch a video while we wait for Phil to go live. It is a video, Mr. Stuff uploaded this. DSP Gaming unrecorded PayPal docs. 10-minute video. And I was going to watch this just for entertainment. And, you know what, fuck it. We'll see. At least this will fucking play normally. So, let's enjoy Mr. Stuff's video on DSP Gaming's unrecorded PayPal docs.
If you want me to see a particular email address, have that one associated with your PayPal account. If you make it so that I can see your phone number, then that's your fault. You know? But I don't want to see your phone number, and I mean, no one who tips me do I get any of their personal info because they're not stupid. I can see we're going to have a bunch of idiots on the stream tonight, so I'll just, before I even start recording, I'll just say this right up front. So something very ridiculously stupid is happening right now on Twitter, alright? Twitter allows, they just have some kind of a partnership with PayPal. Listen to this. If you enable it and you tweet something, someone can actually send you money for a tweet. Now, I don't understand how that works exactly. I don't understand how the PayPal funds process links to Twitter, but apparently this is just enabled today, okay? Well, one of the trending topics on Twitter is, Oh my God, if you send money to someone on Twitter, you dox yourself. Like, I'm not kidding. This is the topic. So all you gotta do is look one tweet in to someone intelligent, and the entire thing is fucking completely blown apart on its head. That's not the case at all. Here's what's going on, okay? So this thing was enabled on Twitter to send money via a tip, or excuse me, send money via a tweet is what I meant to say. Oh, I like that tweet. I like that person. Send them money for that tweet, okay? Here's what people are doing because they're completely stupid. Oh, I'm just gonna very quickly create a quick PayPal account, check no settings or anything in it. Just put in basic info to create a PayPal account and immediately send a payment to someone. That's what they're doing. Okay, they're not actually linking their existing PayPal accounts. They're not actually doing any kind of due diligence. They're just idiotically, very quickly creating a PayPal account and just sending money away to people on Twitter. All right? So the reason that this is trending is because I guess someone on Twitter who's verified put up this warning post saying, warning, if you do that, you dox yourself. I just confirmed it. I tested with someone, and look, here's their address. It proves that you dox yourself if you send anyone funds on this new Twitter link of PayPal. Wrong. Completely wrong. The entire thing is wrong. Here's what's happening. Idiots are just rushing and creating a quick PayPal account. They're not checking any of their settings. They're not looking at any of the information they put in there. They're just rushing, creating, and sending money like morons, okay? This could happen with any business anywhere on the planet. If you put in your personal info and immediately just fucking start doing transactions, you're gonna be sending your info everywhere, all right? You're a moron. This is what it is. People are so dumb that they basically don't want to take any responsibility for themselves. Is this a problem with with Twitter and PayPal? No. The problem is with the people using PayPal. They're idiots. They just think, oh, I could just immediately just type in all personal info and start sending money and everything's good. No, stupid. Here's the way that PayPal works, and most people don't know how this works, okay? Here's how it works. When you create a PayPal account, PayPal will ask you for various information, okay? When that account is then created, you have different ways you can use that account. Now, PayPal, by default, assumes you're using your PayPal account to buy stuff. I don't know why. I think it's a very outdated way of thinking. It might be because back in the day, PayPal was primarily associated with eBay. You would win an auction on eBay, send the funds, and then, oh, mail me the item that I won on eBay or whatever. That's likely what it is. It's an incredibly outdated system. There's no reason why you should assume that a transaction on PayPal is an actual transaction that's a purchase of a good that needs to be mailed or anything like that. But it does. By default, it does. In fact, if someone tries to open a dispute for any kind of money sent, it actually says, oh, well, can you prove that this transaction happened? Do you have shipping information? Like, shipping information? I'm a fucking live streamer. I don't ship anything. People are tipping me during the stream. Of course I don't have shipping information. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But that's how PayPal works. It's really set up as an archaic system, okay? Now, as I've told you guys before, use due diligence. If you're going to be using online services, make sure that your information in there is protected. Don't just make a PayPal account and immediately start sending money to everyone on the internet like an idiot. You're a fucking moron. Of course you're gonna kill yourself. You're sending out all your personal info. You're an idiot, okay? When you actually register your PayPal account, there's all these options. One of them is, do you want to have a public mailing address? Because if the answer is yes, that's probably because you're buying things off of eBay, you're buying things that are transactions, and you don't want, well, you want your information public so people could just send it right to that address. You could just immediately just click, no, I don't want that. But no one does. This is what I mean. People are lazy idiots, and they rush through, don't look at any settings. So immediately, I'm going to send money to someone on Twitter. Oops, accidentally just doxed myself completely. My real name, my address, and everything. Yeah, because you're stupid. Like, day one, when you register a PayPal account, you look through what information you put in there. You make sure that nothing that's private.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to... Oh, hold on. Phil's going live, apparently. I'll just pause him right now. Thank you very much to Medusa Jr. for the super chat. It says, ball grips for the Valentine's King, press 1. For God's sake. Like, for the record, I have no idea roughly when I was conceived. Was it Valentine's Day? Quite fucking possible, but I don't actually know. Okay, it might have been around then, but who absolutely knows? And I'm certainly not going to ask my mother when that fucking happened. I don't know. I don't think I want to have that conversation. So, there we go. Oh my god, so Phil's going live apparently. Let's go to live DSP. Well, there we fucking go. Let's just fucking pause his arse. Right, okay, I could play the rest of that, but fuck it. Let's just go to live DSP and hopefully this will fucking work okay. Hopefully this will behave itself and not act up and be annoying. So, Phil's in his fucking chat. Why is it so quiet in here? I'm gonna get started. Why is it so quiet in here? Well, 1, he has slow mode on. 2, he has 24-hour sub-only mode on. So those are 2 big reasons. And 3, of course, if you're not talking about the stream or Phil, then you're not meant to be talking, as per the rules stated by DSP. So that's probably why, Phil. So guys, bingo, at time bingo. Let me just load the bingo card up and all that jazz. Here we have bingo card. Hooray! We need a bingo card for today's antics. So Dare Bear said a number before I even asked for it. You know what, Dare Bear, fine. I don't need to ask a number because Dare Bear guessed what I was going to ask and got in there before anyone else. So 37, as asked for and suggested by good old Dare Bear. So let me just hit enter to randomise that. And this is a bingo card we have for today's fun and games. I'm trying to randomise the bingo background as well. Who knows what it'll be? We'll find out when Phil starts doing things. We need Phil to point at a text on the screen, him smacking his lips, him saying honest, okay, and by the way. The second row is Phil touching his ear, him saying chill, there you go, I would argue, and him getting at least $30+ in tips. The third row is Phil saying necessarily, him flailing his arms, him being a victim, him saying life and hate to say. The fourth row is Phil saying Q&A or doing Q&A, him saying sister channel, engagement, him messing with his phone and him saying tips. The fifth and final row is Phil saying it is what it is, him mocking his chat, him saying something style, him slapping his leg, and finally, him doing siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms while talking to the audience. So very good stuff indeed. Right, okay. Of course 37 is a number he picked because that's my age, so there we go. That was the first number that came to his mind because I am an old... I feel old now, but of course I know plenty of you guys are older than me. So I'm not going to pretend to fucking be old or whatever when I know some of you guys are saying, aye, right, I wish I was still 37 and all that jazz. Which I don't think anyone's ever said in their fucking life. Like, whoever's fucking wished to be 37 again. Nah, you pick a better fucking year than that. Anyway, the bingo card you see before you. The aim of the game is to try and get a full house, 25 out of 25 on the bingo card you see before you. And well, if we do that, we will get a full house and one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but to be eligible to win a prize if we get a full house, you must leave a comment on a community post which is linked in the description of this live stream. I am speaking in this manner because I want to emphasise that very point, because some people don't fucking get it. If you leave a comment on the community post which is linked in the description of the live stream, you can potentially get a prize for getting a full house. Now that I've made that crystal fucking clear, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on the card to help us on the way to a full house. For example, if Phil snorts 20 times, or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us a free space, and they double up as well if Phil has 40 snorts or 20 burps and so on and so on. They give us more free spaces. If Phil gets 100 likes from his dumbass audience and blows balls from him before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too will give us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only does that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the excellent Bubbles animation that Pixar Animations very kindly made for us all to enjoy, to celebrate. I think that's covered all the bases, and I think we are essentially ready to go. I'll just fast forward Phil's stream, and here we go. Hold on. 1.25. And also, I'm going to risk it. I'm going up to 720p. Hopefully it behaves itself, hopefully it'll play alright, but I really do hope the stream behaves itself. Mr. says, I'm using Discord. I know I am. As far as I'm aware, there's nobody else on Discord to talk to right now, so yes, that's why I'm muted. But yeah, if somebody pops on Discord, I'll unmute myself on Discord. I don't know, it's a weird setup I have, but that's what it is. Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo. Here we fucking go. Fingers crossed the stream behaves itself. If it misbehaves, I'm really sorry, but I'm hoping for the best here. Good luck everyone, here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the final consecutive streaming day of the week here on DSP Gaming, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast for Wednesday, the 6th of December, 2023. I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a great week with me. I would say this has been a pretty darn good week with all the stuff that we played together, that we did together. An uninterrupted week, right? No real drama, which was great. And a nice festive fun all week with the nice holiday vibes. It really was a good one. Today, so it's the final consecutive streaming day of the week. No stream tomorrow. Oh, but it's going to be a really great day of streaming, I feel, with the content that we've got. So that's good. Can't wait, actually. Today, the gameplay is going to be pretty darn solid and interesting. You know, 2 new things back-to-back is always a good thing. And I hope you'll join me for everything we're going to do. Of course, we'll talk about that. Today, on the podcast, we have some pretty important stuff to talk about. Now, what do I mean? Well, there's one final game. One final, what you could argue, big game of this year coming out tomorrow. Now, I'm not here tomorrow.
Burger.
So, originally my plan was to start playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on Friday. Well, guess what? The reviews finally released this morning. So I guess there really was like a 24-hour embargo on this game. And to say the least, it's weird. And what do I mean by that? The split on these reviews is so oddly divided, I don't know who to believe or what to believe or if this is something that I should be interested in playing or not.
Who the fuck's on my... Hold on, who the fuck? Mister, hold on, let me just set... hold on. There, actually, hold on. There we go. Mister's on the fucking... Don't mind me. I just muted Mister's soundboard usage. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there you go. August Stevenson's asking, what is siege mode? Siege mode is where... Siege mode is when Phil folds across his arms when he's talking to the camera, so that's what siege mode is. But yeah, Mister's hopped on the call, but yeah, I've already disabled the soundboard access because fuck that shit.
You got some people saying, gorgeous visuals and a beautiful world, amazing way to envision Pandora as being a real interactive universe, which you've never been able to really do before. You've only been able to watch it in the movies, but not play in it. But it also plays like the best of the Far Cry games. Good variety of content and all that. Then you read another review, and it's like, so the world's good for like 2 hours and you get bored of it. It's literally Far Cry again with the same insanely repetitive missions, base takeovers, climbing waypoints, and it doesn't feel unique at all. You can tell it's just a different skin slapped on top of Far Cry. Not worth your time. And you read those 2 reviews and it's like... So we'll talk about this because what I need to figure out today, like literally on this podcast today together, we're going to talk about this. And we got to figure this out. If I end up saying, well, this is something that we're going to play, does it mean that we're going to split the audience and half the audience will not be interested? If I end up not playing it, then what do we play instead? Let's talk because I have some ideas. Let's discuss this today. All right, let's have a good conversation about it. Hash it out. Most of the time when we have these conversations, we come to a pretty reasonable determination. And that's why I love having this podcast every morning. Because if I didn't have this, and I was left to my own devices to figure this stuff out, I wouldn't be getting this live feedback that I absolutely cherish and appreciate. And, you know, I can't do it all myself. It's about you guys and what you want to see as well. So I'm happy that I'm going to be able to get your feedback live and figure this out, okay? Like I said, I already have a few ideas if we end up not playing, if that's the decision. So, we'll talk about it on this very show, all right? In addition, what I'd like to do is recap what we did yesterday, because yesterday we played a new game in RoboCop Rogue City, and I have some really good things to say about it so far that I'd like to share with you. I'm very excited to jump back into it on the late stream tonight. I think it's going to be great. And this is going to be a really good podcast of discussion, okay? So, don't expect a ton of game news. Don't expect a ton of drama or anything like that. Nothing hot to talk about like the GTA 6 trailer like yesterday, but some pretty pertinent stuff to my streams and my content, okay? So I think we should just jump right in head first and start this discussion, shall we? Alrighty then. Alright, yesterday was a great day of streaming. Not only did I give my full thoughts on the GTA 6 teaser trailer, watch yesterday's podcast if you would like that, but my first full stream yesterday was RoboCop Rogue City. Game that you guys asked me, you know, to be playing for the last month. It came out of nowhere. No one expected it to be good. And after having played it for 3 hours, I can tell you, it's pretty darn good. Although, it does have clear shortcomings. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, first of all, the game is not just a first-person shooter, which is what I thought it was. Okay? I thought it was just, oh, run around, shoot things. That's the whole game. Like, I thought it was Doom with RoboCop. Absolutely not. It's essentially a hybrid RPG and shooter, which is good, I feel. I feel that that's actually better than it just being a shooter. So the first hour is this tutorial of you kind of going through a movie studio, taking out a bunch of, you know, gang member terrorists. And man, the gunplay is easy, but satisfying. There's a lot of gore in this game. Just to forewarn anyone thinking, oh, this is just a cutesy game. No, you shoot people, their arms blow off, their heads explode. It's pretty darn gory, and you can make things like, you can like throw propane tanks, and they blow up. You grab them by their necks and throw them against each other, and they viciously bob into each other and like you know, cripple each other and stuff like that. Definitely brutal. Okay, very brutal. Then you get to the RPG elements, because once you finish the first tutorial mission, you start to realize this is not just a shooter. There's an open world segment, and as you wander around this open world segment, you find all these optional side missions. There's a murder mystery that you have to investigate and figure out who actually murdered this woman. And you go around town scanning things, getting evidence, until you finally find the culprit. You know, there's a mission where a car is missing. So you go to a car shop and talk to the guy to find out that one of his employees may be the suspect. You gotta find the suspect that gets attacked by gang members. You gotta save the suspect. Then they tell you all about the chop shop deal that they're working for, and then you go and you shut down the chop shop. You know what I mean? Like, those are the kind of missions that are in the game. It's not just run in and shoot everything. And in addition to that, there's very interesting dialogue trees and choices you have to make. For example, there's been missions where it's like, outright arrest a person, be a little bit more lenient with them, do you ticket a car or not? You know, there's all this stuff going on, and it's pretty darn unique. And then you get, you know, leveling points, again, as if it's an RPG, and the leveling points you can put into all these different skill trees. And man, you can play this game however you want. You can make combat better. You can become more of a tank with high defense. You can actually do things that you would think you could do in an RPG, like, oh, your scanner's better. Now you can see more items in the environment. You can update your map to show hidden items and areas on the map. Get bonus experience points, so you'll just level up faster over the course of the game. Stuff like that. So it's really unique. And you know, the best comparison I can make, not that it's exactly like this, is kind of like Deus Ex. And I think that's a good thing, because number one, Deus Ex is a great franchise, and number two, there hasn't been a Deus Ex game in ages. The last one didn't do so well, and they already said that the franchise is basically on hiatus, and they don't know if it'll ever come back. So it's good to play a game of that style after being away about it for so long. So that's cool.
Oh, that was a very meaty snort right there. That was that seemed to tickle my fucking eardrums, that one. Jesus Christ, man. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, hell. It's... He ignored playing this game for so goddamn long. Like, his fans are telling him, play this game, play this fucking game. And he's like, no, I've got to play Mario first. I've got to fucking play all these other games first. I've got to fucking finish playing, you know, like, everything else. And it's like, even games he was sick of fucking playing, he's like, I've got to finish these games first. And it's like, he's fucking... It's
mature adult with a business degree, people.
Exactly, you know, he's like, his fans are telling him, Phil, this is a good game, please play this game. And then when he fucking plays the game, he acts fucking surprised it's a good fucking game. And it's like, if you played it sooner, you might have had more interest.
He's afraid of games.
Bear in mind, Phil's support for this game...
He's always worried that a game won't get support.
The debut stream for this fucking game, $62. The night stream, like a Dragon Gaiden, $35. Phil's last two streams, minus $100. So, you might be asking for tips today.
If he played the games his audience would asks for, sorry, he would get more revenue, but it's amazing that he just doesn't understand that at all.
Nice. I mean, he's smart,
I wonder
he's always right.
where he got that business degree.
Everyone's always, you know, everyone's always wrong, he's always right.
Dashi.
Oh, I have a random
I'm
dash.
sorry. I'm sorry, he might ask for tips?
Yeah, well, I've always been very, very, you know, sarcastic. Of course you're gonna fucking ask for tips. But, yeah, it is what it fucking is, you know what I mean? He's definitely good to emphasize that
Happy
point.
birthday, you stupid English fucker.
Yeah, the what now?
Happy birthday, you stupid English fucker.
Okay. Happy birthday to me, I get it, yes. I mean, it's just, I mean...
Yes, indeed, happy...
I mean, as many things that, I'm sad that I'm not in life, but there's one thing I'm not sad that I'm not, and that's English. Thank goodness I'm no English.
So, I'm really liking the game. The only real shortcoming I have of this game so far, the graphics. They're just not very good. The facial animations are poor. They don't match the dialogue. That's because they're not even really lip sync half the time. The character models don't look that good. That is the one shortcoming. The environments look great, because remember, this is supposed to be post-apocalyptic, meaning, well, not post-apocalyptic, but kind of like future cyberpunk-ish. It's supposed to be set in 2028, but it's via 1980s 2028, so all the technology is like tube TVs and stuff like that, which is neat to see that. It's like dystopian future where things are supposed to get better because of technology, but actually crime's worse, it's a darker place, it's not safe, and that's why they need RoboCop.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, of course, yeah, Brian reminds me, well, was it Brian? Brian saying I could be French as worse, so it's kind of true. But yeah, Who said it then? Oh yeah, Damien Anderson said it. Damien Anderson says, don't forget the gifted subs he got for RoboCop. Phil,
French.
he got 65 gifted subs yesterday, Phil. The night stream sub can get 50 from NDO. You guys want to hear something crazy? NDO, so one DSP fan, NDO, has spent $1,000 of his own money supporting DSP in a month. One month.
I mean, I know that the Coffee Clan is worse, but God.
In 1 month, he's given. And the funny
how
thing
much
about that as
time?
well, in 1 month, in the space of 1 month, NDO has dropped $1,000 in supporting Phil for memberships and super chats and tips and all that jazz. And that's just unbelievable to me. It's just like in the space of a month to drop a
be right
grand.
back.
I'm so saying, is that a sock? No, NDO is not a sock. He's his own particular whale. He's even got his own little YouTube channel. You know? And he's like fucking, he's a wee proud DSP fan. He wants to fucking be like DSP. And it's like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? But I mean, this is what I'm saying. Phil's on that money are so easily parted. And yeah, it's just, it's always funny to fucking see.
So it's really neat in that regard. The environment design and everything is very nice, and I love it. But sheesh, the character models just don't look good, right? The detail and the animations, and that's why this game is known as a AA game. It's got a lot of effort and skill put into it. It just didn't have a budget. So with a low budget, they did the best that they could, you know, with what they had. But I'm loving it. 3 hours in, I played an hour of the intro and then 2 hours of optional wandering around doing all this side stuff. Today, we're gonna jump back into the main story again. And I'm excited for this. I hope you'll join me tonight on the late stream as we continue with RoboCop. It's a great game so far. I'm shocked at how good it is now. I believe people were saying it's on the shorter side as well. Like, I'm 3 hours in. I've heard it's around 17 hours long. So if that's the case, we'll likely beat this game within like 2 weeks. We'll probably have it done by maybe Christmas, which I guess is fine. But maybe a little disappointing because if the game is so good, it kind of sucks that it's on the shorter side, right? Like, you want to play more of it. So it is kind of a little disappointing that maybe it is as short as people are saying it is. But so far, so good. Really liking it. Okay? So that's cool. So let's talk, because today, ladies and gentlemen, is the premiere of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3's Warzone 3.0. And as I've been talking about over the last week, I was actually a little bit nervous about Warzone today, because I didn't know if it was going to be readily available to play here on the first stream. Now, why do I say that? Well, it comes out today, but, you know, we didn't have a guarantee of what time it was coming out. A lot of people were saying 9 a.m., but who knows how it was going to be and how it was going to work. Well, I'm happy to report this morning around 9 a.m., no exaggeration, I got up that time to get this going.
Isn't that the time you said you usually get up anyway? Phil's actually fucking hold on. Phil is finally confirming to everyone that he's not used to waking up at 9 a.m. Phil has stressed in the past that he's normal up at 9 a.m. because people have mocked him for it. People have fucking ridiculed for him. That for him. You know, it's like, oh, Phil has to wake up. So 9 a.m. is early for Phil, which strikes me as an interesting revelation, because it means he is up at the very earliest then, probably, this is me being generous, 9:30 a.m. is probably the earliest DSP is usually awake. Now, do I think that's the case? No. But yeah, 9 a.m.
What are we defining awake as? Are we defining as awake and out of bed, or just awake laying in bed?
I mean, you mean like his depression caused? Where he's like, I
Because
don't want
you've
to
got to
leave my
factor in
bed, I'm a
WWE
sad boy, I didn't get
well.
tips.
That's my bet.
Yeah, you got to factor in champions playing as well, because you know that fucker plays it in bed.
Oh, it's his first thought in his mind. When he wakes up, he's like, it's WWE Champions time. For fuck's sake.
You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Come on,
I booted
Ninja.
on my Xbox and it just auto-downloaded it. Now, you might say, wait a minute. It auto-downloaded all of Warzone. Didn't that add a significant amount?
No,
yeah,
I'm
it
not
did. In
saying
fact,
that
I can tell you
actually
right now,
fell from what's
taking a
being
look at Call of Duty, when I go to the game page, wow, it added an additional, listen to this, about 70 gigs this morning to my install of Call of Duty, because originally I had only downloaded the multiplayer. I didn't download the campaign, and I didn't download Warzone 2.0 from last year. I just downloaded the multiplayer, and that was around 100 gigs. Now it says it's 183 gigs. So just to forewarn anyone who owns Modern Warfare 3, if you got it on console, you're about to double your install size, and there's nothing you can do about it. I didn't tell it to install Warzone, it just did. Okay? So that's, I mean, I was happy because I'm like, oh, I don't have to do any additional work. I don't have to go to the store and search for Warzone and install it. At the same time, I didn't tell it to install it. It just took its own volition to do it. Oh, I'll just take the hard drives.
What was that?
First world problems much, Phil?
It must be a setting in the fucking game itself that fucking triggers, do you want this automatically downloaded? There's no way the game like will fucking just be sentient
Sounds about
and
right.
fucking do that of his own volition. Cool, is saying it's called auto update. It's probably some setting involved in the game or whatever, or on his Xbox to fucking try and auto update games. In fact, that's what I'm saying. It's an update for a game. So I assume all his games have auto update enabled by default, so they can fucking keep updating as you go.
And I imagine you can turn it off as well.
Yeah, maybe for individual games or for all of them. So yeah, Phil was fucking trying to pretend this is a big
Like,
fucking deal. Jesus Christ, Phil. Auto updates a thing and you have no idea. Jesus Christ,
He's
man.
gonna rant about it longer. How long?
Yeah, he's gonna fucking pretend
I need to
AI
get
is
out
gonna
of
take over.
stopwatch. Hold on, I absolutely need to.
Oh, I hope Mutahar. Sorry.
You need to speed up your stopwatch by 1.25, bear in mind, because I'm at 1.25 speed.
Face like a hog. I didn't tell you to do that. So if you don't want Warzone,
Why
likely what you
that?
could do is probably go into your game files and delete it. But I think it is bullshit that they kind of forced that
No,
on you.
Phil, you can
right?
turn
I do
off
think that's
Warzone,
really dumb.
please, stupid
But it auto-downloaded, and then when I went to my settings and everything, of course you have to re-sign all the EULA and all the bullshit, right? All the agreements. I got an error, and the error says, did
Oh,
not
for you,
download
for
your
you,
previous
for you.
saves from Warzone like 2.0, so you have to start over. And I was like, yeah, that's because I didn't download Warzone 2.0. I never wanted it on my console. It would have been a hog. I had no intention of playing it again. So that's why I didn't download it, and nor do I doubt, there may be game save data somewhere out there, but I don't care anyway. Like, if I'm playing Warzone 3.0, I want to unlock everything, like a fresh start. That's kind of the point. I don't want to be starting with half the guns unlocked. So I think it sucks because I think some people will have that. Like, they're going to have half the fucking guns unlocked now because they played 2.0, and I think that's dumb. If this really is really new Warzone, why are we not all starting on the same fucking page? That's dumb as shit, right? So I don't know how that's going to work because I don't have anything unlocked. I don't know if I'm going to be at a disadvantage today or what, but from my understanding, it's a totally new map, right? No one knows anything about it. We're in good hiding spots and things like that. Whatever that may be, it's going to be new. Everyone today will be on the same page playing Warzone 3.0. That's a good thing. Because what ends up happening with these Warzone Battle Royale maps is you give it like a week, 2 weeks, all of a sudden everyone's a tryhard. Everyone has played this fucking thing nonstop all week. They found every single area to hide, every single place to be, and they just cheese the fuck out of it. It's pretty stupid in that regard, because I remember when Warzone 2.0 came out, I played it for like a week or 2 weeks around, and we really enjoyed it, right? We were having a really good time with it, and then all of a sudden one day I start playing, I'm like, I can't even like survive more than a few minutes. People are in these crazy sniping spots, right? They found these ways to kind of get all the good items and exploit it and shit like that. It's like, wow, I wasn't aware it was that serious. I thought this was supposed to be like fun Battle Royale. No, people treat it like it's their job. It's like, geez, man, not everyone's a fucking streamer. I'm a streamer and I don't care about it. I'm just playing it for fun. Jesus.
Pause a
I don't
second.
care about anything.
Okay, paused. On you go.
Go on.
Okay.
Pause my stopwatch.
Sorry. Basically, Phil, do you not choose games like this as well? Don't you just massively camp in? Oh God, what was it? Battle Royales.
Didn't he attempt to exploit the last level of Mario Odyssey with some glitch that he found?
Yeah, it's
I heard
his
something about
usual
that.
go-to method. It's what he usually does in these fucking games. Like, he
I
loves to
thought his
fucking-
usual go-to method was hiding in a bathroom.
I didn't wind bomb in Breath of the Wild until after I finished it. Phil's just a bitch.
It's just I don't understand.
You wouldn't get that. Sorry.
Random references, random, but he does it himself all the time though. Any fucking Warzone map, he fucking camps and hides and waits and tries to fucking outlive everyone else. He's not fucking proactive and trying to kill as many people as he fucking can. He hides in fucking bathrooms and tries to fucking get the fucking jump on people. And so he can fucking just turn to his chat and chill and talk to him while he's waiting for the fucking zone to close and all that shit. It's a very
Yes,
boring...
he's the campiest player of all time.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing a game like that, but from a fucking streamer's perspective, and you're trying to entertain an audience, watching someone sit in a fucking bathroom and doing nothing and try to survive as long as they can without trying to be adventurous or fucking be proactive is not a great experience for a fucking viewer. But it
It'd
is
be
what it is.
fantastic at being a fucking glam pop.
If Phil... Oh, here's Prophet. If Phil was a Smash player, he would play Steve. I know it. Another
Prophet,
bad reference, my apologies.
welcome to the fucking madness, pal. How you doing?
Yeah, so I just got to wait here for a second. So I'm probably behind on the stream, but I just want to just state, because his whole big rant about this Warzone 3, it's not Warzone 3. It's an update to Warzone 2.
And he never had the first version of Warzone 2 installed on his computer, well, on his console, because he refused to get it.
Well, he uninstalled it, right? And then when you do the install originally for Warzone for Modern Warfare. It gives you an option to choose.
And he chose not to have it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he chose both versions. So Warzone's going to update, and he's had it installed previously. And all it is a new map. There's
Can't wait here. Sorry, Prophet. I think you're cutting out.
Yeah, I know everything's cutting out here. I gotta jump off again though. Sorry.
As the always, man, I'll catch you later, man. Cheers for being on. Ah, jeez, that's the thing about Prophet or anti-rant. He's actually at work right now. Whenever bingo happens, Prophet's usually at work. So it kind of hinders his kind of ability to rant and rave about Phil to an extent. So it is what it is. But I'm sure we'll hear from Prophet again when he's got got a minute or so.
So, we'll see what happens. Traditionally, whenever I start playing a new Battle Royale, it's really fun the first couple of weeks we play it. Really, it is, because you're exploring the map, you're trying to drop different places, you're finding the best places to loot and get loadouts, you start building your own loadouts for the custom. Remember how you can call in the drop of your own weapons and stuff like that? So you start doing all of that, right? And it gets better and better, but then at one point you kind of hit the wall. You do, you kind of...
Hey, siege mode! He folded his arms! There's your fucking siege mode right there, but he fucking crosses his arms.
Burger.
I believe this bingo background is another one that was fucking done by Nerd Brew.
Ah.
In case people are wondering about the bingo background
Big
picture,
ups.
this one's a Nerd Brew one that he submitted for it, so there we go.
hit the wall. You're like, all right, it's not as good anymore. But I feel like, at least today, is this a piece of hair? It is.
Oh, fuck off with your fucking hair saga again.
This is the second time now.
2 days in a row, god damn
God
it.
damn it, Phil. You always...
Where did this hair come from? Oh, it came from my fucking head.
At least today, we're gonna have fun with it, and at least probably for the next several sessions.
You know what? I can't forgive myself for not fucking doing a fucking freeze frame thumbnail for that. Hold on. The face he made while looking at his fucking bit of hair he had in his fucking big
I'm out of
hand.
ideas, Jed.
Hold on, let's find this. Let's find
Can't
this.
keep making
But I feel like,
speedrun Photoshop.
at least today, is this a piece of hair? It is.
The face. Let's see if we can get.
Oh yes, perfect.
Let's see. Let's
Send me that
let's
shit.
try and get the most condescending look in his face. Hang on. Give me a wee second here, just to try and get the most robust frame here. So he's quite not there. Can we get even angrier?
Oh boy.
That'll do. I think right there. Give me a second here.
Just so you know,
I might.
Philip has ranted about Warzone.
Oh god, as usual. But what I will
More
say
than
is
2.5 minutes.
these particular pictures and thumbnail removal thing. Because he's wearing a fucking black jumper, it's going to blend in with the black cloth behind him. So when I do this smooth background thing, it is going to not look as good, probably. Well, actually, what did that? Oh, they said the bottom corner. The bottom corner got caught a bit, yeah. Other than that, though, like, really, it's the face. It's really the face, show the most more than anything else. And you can put anything in Phil's hands, to fucking. You can be creative with that how you want. I'll put that in the Discord. In fact, I'll throw it in my members Discord. And the people want the original image, background as well. It's also in the members Discord. There we go. Fantastic stuff indeed. Anyway, I could not resist, ignoring that potential face. The fucking condescending looking at in his face.
That's going right in my meme folder.
At least today, we're gonna have fun with it, and at least probably for the next several sessions, hopefully it'll last a couple of weeks, we'll have a good time at Warzone 3.0. But you don't really know. I don't want to necessarily 100% predict that and say, yes, that's gonna happen for sure. I just hope for the best. Like, I do hope that we can have some Battle Royale fun. Over the years, games like PUBG, Black Ops 4 Blackout for a whole year almost, original Warzone, Warzone 2.0, and now hopefully Warzone 3.0 will bring us some variety here to the streams and the content. When I'm playing the Battle Royale, it allows us to talk a lot while I'm running around and investigating and trying to figure stuff out, right? So I'm hoping for the best. I am hoping that this stream goes well and that it continues to go well, for at least a couple of weeks till maybe we kind of get bored with it, right? Or people get so serious about it that it's not that fun anymore. But we'll find out. I've done zero research about Warzone 3.0, so I don't actually know what the changes are. I mean, I haven't played Warzone 2.0 since what, like March of last year or this year? So I don't even know what changes happened to Warzone since then. I guess we'll see. But hopefully it's a good time today, and we can continue on with some Battle Royale fun over the next, couple of weeks into Christmas, right?
Just shut him up for a moment.
We'll find out today. Should be a good one, all right? So today's schedule, just so everyone knows, it is
What's that?
Go ahead, me.
How much does this Warzone 3 update, because I know nothing about Call of Duty. How much does this Warzone 3 update actually change the game?
It's a
What
completely
did they
new
do
mode.
for the game?
Well, it's not a new mode, but it's a mode that wasn't available yet to people playing Modern Warfare 3, I think. Because
But how much difference does it really make?
well, instead of a normal kind of deathmatch, whatever, it's like some sort of battle royale. So it's like a battle royale mode. So
Okay, so there's no reason for Phil to play it then, since he wage quit the game a couple of days ago anyway.
No, he's relying on this. He's relying on this.
remember the bounty system
It
they
doesn't
had in
sound,
place?
it's the same game. It
Remember
doesn't sound
bounties?
like- oh, that was
so
the
yeah,
boss,
so this
for
is the whole
sure.
thing. Yeah, the bounty system. So Phil had bounties and all that shit. You know what I mean? And people were like, "Oh, get 5 kills and I'll give you like $100 and all that shit." So yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why he's
Scam
kind of
somebody, didn't
hyping
he?
this up, because he's hoping to try and encourage some, you know, deep-pocketed whales to fucking be very generous with the kind of challenges they're going to throw his way. He's not calling them bounties anymore though, because he's going to get in trouble
Oh
for that. So,
god, everything's about money.
yeah. Well, are you really surprised? I mean, welcome to fucking DSP.
Yeah.
Warzone 3.0 on the first stream, and more RoboCop Rogue City on the late stream. Okay, tomorrow I'm off from streaming, so I hope you all have a great fun day. I'll be running around doing a ton of shit tomorrow. I've got so much stuff.
I can guarantee you now, he is going to get a fucking haircut tomorrow. I guarantee it.
Go back to Supercuts and get
Oh yes. I really want to see what horrible monstrosity his barber comes up with this time. He never fails to fuck Phil's shit up.
I guarantee the haircut's due tomorrow.
To do
Give
tomorrow,
him a
including
mohawk.
grocery shopping, appointments, running errands. Like we need pet supplies and stuff. We need a lot of stuff, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna be out all day shopping, doing all the stuff I need to do. And then, in fact, holy shit, I gotta get a Christmas card. Let me put this down. I need a Christmas card. I gotta put this on my list right now, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget it. Christmas card.
So he doesn't have a pen and paper there. So I'm willing to bet he's got a list on his phone of things to fucking get and do. So I'm
Probably.
counting that as phone stuff.
Cancel phone stuff.
I don't see a pen and paper anywhere else, so it must,
Look
it
at
must be
those
fucking on
snot
his phone.
snacks.
Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm
Very
so,
robust.
I didn't see him right, so he has no pen in his hand, so yeah, that is phone stuff.
It's already gonna be the 7th. It's like, oh my god, man. This is life. It's just crazy, man. Alright, so I got the Christmas card on my
And there's our first bingo of the game, because this is life.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Get. Have a freeze frame of that?
I mean, you're looking
It
at it right
looks
now.
funny to me.
You're very easily amused, aren't you? I mean, there you go. Take a print
Indeed.
screen. I won't touch anything. You take a print screen of your own volition. Go for it. you take a print screen.
Phil makes everyone very easily depressed.
One moment.
For fuck's sake.
How about this? How about everyone relax?
Just waiting for Meester to give me a go ahead until he's took his print screen so I can.
No, keep on talking. Just
I have nothing to talk
I'll
about.
let you
I'm
know
waiting for
when
you.
I have,
No
Actually,
pressure.
I can't. The nominations are open, yes?
For what?
For Phil's Christmas thingy, whatever the fuck it is.
What Christmas thingy?
The game nominations, you know, he did. Oh, what
Apparently,
did
there's a couple of exceptions. There's a couple of exceptions. He said it was open, and then he said with a couple of small exceptions.
Good.
He doesn't want to play
Chad,
massively
I
long
believe-
games.
Means no Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, let's give him something that he could have fun with. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make a request of all of you. Nominate Football Manager 2024.
I won't have a clue what he's fucking
Nominate
doing.
sex with Führer.
Oh,
That will
God.
be something.
I think Football Manager has a better chance.
I think Phil blowing his brains out has a better chance, to be honest.
Führer, what the actual?
Phil plays Russian roulette rather than
Why did I
playing those
think of
games.
Freaking shopping list now
Okay.
tomorrow. Anyway, it's gonna be a very crazy, busy, stressful day, but at the same time, I hope it's a fun day because it's the one day a week I get to spend with my wife all day. So hopefully, it's not that bad. Although I say that now, and I'm like, dude, you know the driving is gonna be atrocious tomorrow. It's the holiday season. It's gonna be a million people on the road. Like, anyway, so when I come back on Friday, here's the big question. Originally, the plan was that I was gonna start playing Avatar. Avatar. That's an interesting one. Avatar. I've invented a new game franchise, Avatar. That sounds interesting, actually. I think I want to make a game called Avatar now.
Aye, Phil, fucking make a game and see how fucking easy it is, since you fucking seem to fucking ridicule all these fucking game developers all the goddamn time about making trash games. Yeah, Phil, you make a fucking game and we can fucking review it and tell you how fucking shit you are at fucking making games.
Oh, get to play the King Kong game. Dear God, that's bad.
Let's try this again. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. So we got to talk about this today, everyone, because the reviews are all over the place. Some people rated it as high as a 9, and others rated it like a 5, okay? And the split is basically thus. Everyone agrees it plays like Far Cry. Like, literally every reviewer is like, it's Far Cry. Got it. So essentially, if you buy Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, you're playing Far Cry 7. Okay? So it even feels like it's the same engine, same gameplay mechanics. You use bow and arrow. Although there's some guns.
Care about reviews.
You are traversing areas. You're taking over bases. You are taking over outposts and climbing towers. You're basically doing everything that you would do in a Far Cry game. Okay? Got it. Okay. Very interesting, right? I mean, is it that interesting on paper? No. If you've played a Far Cry game before and you've done all that, you're probably like, meh. But the thing is, I played Far Cry 6, and Far Cry 6 I thought would be the same, and I actually liked Far Cry 6. I thought that it had enough innovation, it had a more interesting location, better characters than Far Cry like 4 and 5. So I actually really liked Far Cry 6. Not everyone did. I remember when I was playing it, people got bored. And by the last third of the game, I remember that my audience attendance and everything died out, and everyone was like, just finish the game, we don't really care about it, so I did. But I liked Far Cry 6. I thought that it was quite a fun playthrough for what it was. So, to be playing Far Cry 7, but just calling it Avatar, I don't know how it's going to do. Alright, that's number 1. Number 2, the difference really here, I guess, is, are you a fan of the Avatar movie series? If you are a fan of the Avatar movie series, and you've always wanted a game that's realistically portraying that world of the Na'vi, then the game's probably great. If you don't care about that, then it probably isn't that good. So, the best comparison that I think I can make after skimming through these reviews is, do you remember South Park: The Stick of Truth? Okay? If you're not a fan of South Park, and you play South Park: The Stick of Truth, you probably don't like the game, right? You'd be like, I don't care about these kids, I don't care about these jokes, these references, none of them make sense, and you wouldn't understand any of the Easter eggs, right, in the game, and all the characters showing up. Every time that new character shows up in that game, you're like, oh, cool, finally they're in a video game, and this is excellent. And the fact that it's a turn-based RPG, mishmash with the world of South Park. If you remember, that was the first time ever there was actually a laid out map of the town of South Park, and you can get a geographical idea of the layout of the town. Otherwise, you just had to guess from watching the show, right? So it was really cool to see that for the very first time, how they laid it out. But imagine you didn't care about South Park. You try to play that game, you probably think it's boring as dirt, right? So I feel like that's the same thing here. If you're into Avatar, you probably love the game. If you're not, it probably isn't as interesting. Now, I'll be honest, okay? When I saw Avatar, the first movie, I loved the visuals, and I hated the plot, because the plot was literally a copy of like Pocahontas or Dances with Wolves. It's about, oh, there's a native people, and they have all kinds of resources and unique stuff, and people from the outside who think that they're better than them because they have technology want to take it over. And it's a story of two cultures clashing, and basically this side has to take over the other side, but then someone from in that side betrays them to try to save the natives, and then there's a big fight at the end, and then yada yada. It's the same exact plot. Like, no exaggeration, it's literally exactly the same plot. Okay? So I wasn't impressed with the Avatar, the first movie, because I liked the visuals, but that's really what I felt was the only thing that was of worth in the movie. So all style, no substance, right? Like, you could skip the story and just watch the visuals and go, ooh, but the story was terrible. All right? Then there was Avatar 2, which I just saw earlier this year, and I actually reviewed on my React channel, DSP React. I hope you'll give that a look if you haven't yet. And I thought it was just meh. There were parts of the movie that were absolutely outstanding. Like, in this movie, they leave the jungle, and the native people now go to, like, the water, and they're doing, like, interactions with underwater creatures. And once again, the best part of the movie is how they're beautifully interacting with these 3D rendered underwater creatures and learning about the culture of the people who live on the water and stuff like that. That's the best. And then when they actually get to the plot, everyone's an idiot. Everyone's constantly doing dumb things. They get captured, then they get released, then they get captured again, then they rescue, but they only rescue one person instead of both, and another person gets released, but then another one gets captured. It's the dumbest fucking movie ever. You have to be a brain dead idiot to follow that plot. Seriously, it's just terrible. Okay? So again, the Avatar 2, The Way of Water, is kind of a mixed bag. The visuals are great. Some of the parts of the culture is great, but most of the movie is just trash. Okay? So comparing those two movies, and I'm like, so we're gonna have a game set in this universe, right? So what would I expect? Probably beautiful visuals, because that's the whole idea of the movies, is that the world is beautiful. You're gonna see great environments of these lush flora, and, you know, riding these creatures through the sky, maybe in the water. I don't know if it ties into the water movie or not. You know what I'm saying? So all that sounds interesting. But if literally you explore the world and you see all of it within the first couple of hours and you understand how the world works, right, that gimmick's going to wear off. And then what's going to be left is, what is the game? And if the game is literally just Far Cry 7, is it going to hold up? That's where reviewers are split right now. Okay, reviewers are split, like, right down the middle on this. Because some reviewers said, oh, the gameplay actually is quite interesting. It's like playing one of the better or best Far Cry games. Yes, it's the similar gameplay loop that you're used to from previous Far Cries. But it's refined, it's slightly better. Because it's set in Pandora, it's way more interesting than just taking over some generic base in a regular Far Cry game. It's basically worth the journey, and it helps for the fact that you are in this world, it makes it better than, say, just some island or jungle or forest where you're just fighting some generic terrorists or whatever it may be. That brings uniqueness and ends up being much better, okay?
Can you pause it for a
Now, I
tick?
kid you not, and I don't understand how there could be this divide.
Go on.
Oh, firstly, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Secondly, Phil is totally wrong. Okay, because
Fucking-
Skill Up actually did the review for this over a month ago. And basically in the game, you have a choice of either being for the military or part of the Naviv. Because basically what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to take place after the first movie where the military was supposed to leave, but a pocket of them left behind, and you're a Naviv kid that sort of grows up in their sort of like world. And you could either, like I said, you could either work for the military and you use like machine guns and all the rest of it, or you escape and then leave with the Naviv, and then you sort of like learn how to use your tail to mix with the animals and stuff like that. So
Yeah, tail fucking. Yeah.
where Phil's getting all this crap from, it's totally shit.
The one thing I will
So-
agree
Out
with
his
him,
own arse. We know it.
the one thing I
Yeah,
will agree on
it's
is
like
that
his GTA prediction.
he's kind of right, obviously, with the first movie.
Go
being
ahead, sorry.
Pocahontas, you know what I mean? That's pretty much kind of accurate, but it's like, it is quite a lot similar to Pocahontas.
Yeah,
But obviously, so was, even before that,
Yeah.
there was Dances with Wolves, which was a fucking made before
I saw
Pocahontas.
Chad describe it as Fern Gully, and that is pretty on.
yes. You know, it's Fern Gully, it's the Smurfs, it's Pocahontas, it's Dancing with Wolves.
It's a movie trope, as someone
That's
said, yeah.
Fantastic
what
film, by the way,
James
that.
yeah, that's what James Cameron does. So, and the second one was basically Titanic, but with whales. So,
It was... Yeah,
but
yeah.
this game is totally different from that. So, yeah,
Exactly, because obviously it's going to be obviously hard for a... it was going to be hard to try and make this into a fucking game where it's like... do you just fucking follow the movie, or do you try and fucking add new elements to the fucking thing? Or do you just try and encourage some of the kind
Yeah.
of cooler stuff from the movies and try and incorporate it into the game even more, you know? It's like... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know the Hogwarts game? So many people were
Yeah.
so upset that you had Hogwarts in the game. You got the game. You got the school. You know what I mean? But you couldn't play Quidditch.
No Harry Potter.
Well, no, not
Yeah.
in Harry Potter thing. But you had a Quidditch
No
field.
Quidditch.
Yeah, so I was like, I mean, so many people kind of like thought, what's the fucking point of they cancelled the fucking Quidditch season because of, like, you know, some bullshit reason. So it's like you can't have Quidditch in the game. You've got a stadium for it in the fucking game. It's right there, but you don't get to fucking play Quidditch and that shit. So I think a lot of like fans were a bit pissed off. It's like, oh shit, that's one thing I really wanted to be transported from.
but
the
so
universe to
but
the
with
game.
this Avatar, yeah, go.
Well, no, that's
yeah.
kind of the point I was trying to make.
But
Yeah.
with this Avatar game, it's sort of like Horizon Dawn meets Gears of War. So when you're like with the Naviv, you're a Horizon Dawn. So if DSP goes that route, he's not going to be able to play it well, because you know how when you shoot an arrow, it has drop off,
Oh god,
right?
yeah.
Because it won't just keep going and going like a bullet. So he's going to have to go military, because he's going to complain, oh, I shot them, but the arrow didn't go there. How come it didn't kill him? Blah, 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 you know, sort of thing. And it's no aim assist either, so he's going to complain about, oh, I shot that guy, when he's actually looking at a leaf or something.
It is what it is, though. Yeah, just it's Phil's. Phil loves to fucking do this, where he fucking likes to pretend that he knows exactly what he's fucking talking about when he's clearly haven't got a clue. He's not fucking predict.
Yeah. And, yeah, so there's also a lot of parkour, which he is going to suck at, so, but anyway.
That is what it is, yeah.
The reviewers
Go
are saying completely the opposite.
Sorry, Mr. What are you saying?
Why is he even playing a movie tie-in? Does he really think that anybody is going to care at all?
Money,
Chip.
money. Save the pig.
Play Baldur's Gate
Chips?
3, you stupid fuck.
Oh, he ain't
See
doing
you
that.
Play that. Why are you skipping it for a movie tie-in?
He ain't doing that. But anyway. Alrighty, I'm going to let you go.
Go.
Happy birthday again.
Cheers, I am.
I'm out.
Thank you very much.
Indeed.
In case people are wondering, that was D-Dog.
No worries.
We didn't introduce D-Dog.
That
we
was
just-
me.
it-
Yeah,
it
D-Dog.
popped up- Yeah. So yeah, in case people weren't aware, that is D-Dog.
Yeah,
so
I know.
cheers again.
I know they're used to me crying my eyes out, but no, I'm not doing it this time. Okay,
One fucking
thanks.
time, calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Cheers,
I'm going to milk it for everything it's worth. Turkey Tom's not here.
Oh,
Okay,
for
bye.
God's sake, yeah. Catch you later, man. Cheers.
They're saying, no, basically, the best part of this game is the Avatar world. So if you like the movies of Avatar, you might enjoy it. But really, outside of that, the gameplay elements literally are Far Cry again. And because of that, you're gonna get bored. But some of them said within 3 hours, you've already seen everything. You've taken over your bases, you're climbing your towers, you're doing all your combat with the bow. You've seen it all. And at that point, already the gimmick is worn off. And so you're gonna end up having like a 20+ hour journey going through this game and not really seeing much innovation, and it just becomes a slog. And they don't like it. And that's what I mean, like, that's the divide. Some people said 9. I'm a fan of Avatar. First time ever seeing a truly interactive Avatar world, plus some of the best elements of Far Cry ever. 9 out of 10. And then 5, because the only gimmick in the game that's good are the visuals of Pandora. Outside of that, it's boring. It's a slog. They really didn't put a lot of effort into making it a good game. 5 out of 10. And you read those, you're like, now how do I fucking know who to believe, right? I just don't, I'll be honest, for me,
why believe
I'm
anybody,
Phil.
Phil?
I don't really enjoy that much of the
I
plot.
thought you didn't like game journalists. They're evil fucking shills, or whatever it is that he says every single plug.
Also, the fact is, you're meant to have your own fucking opinion, you stupid bastard.
Exactly.
That is the point of critical thinking.
These reviewers,
You're struggling with both parts of that.
These reviewers are
If
given
he
their
thought he would
own...
have played Baldur's Gate 3.
Exactly. These reviewers are given their own subjective thoughts or subjective opinions. Some were fans of the fucking movie series, so it's like it enhanced the fucking experience for them as reviewers because they fucking liked the movies and they thought, great, this is fantastic stuff, I really fucking love interacting with this world that I've already fucking got an attachment to. Maybe some other reviewers don't have that attachment and they're just seeing it purely from the first, maybe fucking seen it for the first time, have never watched the fucking movies, and they're just fucking treating it like, do I want to fucking keep taking over bases over and over again, or whatever, and that might be why it's a fucking 5 out of 10. And 5's not a bad score, 5 is average. Middle, in between fucking 0 and 10 is 5. So that's an average fucking score. So yeah, it's two subjective reviews.
Phil's
like,
opinions are never based on anything anyway.
It's like Phil's telling these fucking reviewers that you're not allowed to fucking let emotion dictate your fucking review and your own previous fucking experiences. You're meant to fucking approach it from a blank fucking template perspective. You're meant to fucking approach it, I guess.
Of the Avatar movies, I think the plot sucks. I think the visuals are nice, and some of the world building they've done with the interaction with these creatures and the beautiful world and stuff that they have on Pandora is nice. But is it worth a whole video game? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth playing an entire video game of that? I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess the other key factor that you should bring into the fact here is, maybe if you're a fan of Avatar, it's great, right? Like, again, I was a big fan of South Park. When I played South Park: The Stick of Truth, I loved it, gave it a high review score. But what if I didn't like South Park? And I'm thinking, imagine that. Imagine if it wasn't South Park: The Stick of Truth, but it was like, geez, what's a good comparison to something that people really like but I'm not into? What if it was, I don't know, My Little Pony RPG or Adventure Time RPG, Steven Universe RPG? There you go. I know nothing about Steven Universe. I've heard Steven Universe is good. A lot of people like it, has a big fan base, but I've never seen a single episode, nor do I really care about it. So imagine if I was playing the Steven Universe RPG. I wouldn't understand any of the references, I wouldn't know any of the characters, I probably wouldn't care. All I would care about is the gameplay elements. And if the gameplay elements are sound, maybe it's good. And South Park's gameplay elements were pretty sound. But admittedly, if I didn't get the jokes, I didn't get the references, I didn't know what was going on with all the characters, I probably wouldn't like the game that much. I probably would have thought it wasn't that good. So now I'm trying to see from that perspective, this Avatar game, right? What happens if I get it, and we start to play it, and some of us like it more than others because you like Pandora. I think I would like it, at least the first few hours might be like jaw-dropping if it really is a beautiful world. But once that gimmick wears out, and it's just, okay, this is the world, it's more, it's common now, it's not a big deal, it's not jaw-dropping anymore. Are Far Cry 7 gameplay elements going to hold up for a full playthrough? You know what I mean? I don't know.
If in doubt, don't play.
I guess the question is, what do you guys think, right? Ultimately, because here's the deal. If I get Avatar, I'm not buying it. I'm getting it on the Ubisoft Plus subscription plan. So if I get it on Ubisoft Plus, it's $18 a month. So for $18, I could get this game. We could play through it. There wouldn't be a major commitment to having to finish it. But at the same time, it would kind of be a shame to have to do that and then end up dropping it. You know what I mean? So I'm honestly not sure. And the thing is, unlike some other games, like I've heard a big clamor from people to play RoboCop, right? Phil, you really missed a good one. You got to play it. So many people wanted me to play RoboCop. 3 people donated it. Okay, and by the way, congrats whoever won those copies yesterday, because I gave out 2 copies of RoboCop yesterday. On the
oh, and guess what? Guess who won copies? Grimbo was bragging on That Being Said's Discord about getting a copy of the game. Thank you, Daddy Phil, for the game. I will enjoy it so much more knowing that one of your dents is missing out. So there we go. So at least one fucking person that got the game was a detractor. Apparently 2 detractors got it. But I've not been able to confirm the second one yet. But there you go, Phil.
That
Your stream.
was absolutely not unexpected.
It was beautiful.
It was so obvious. How dumb could you be?
This dumb.
Be serious. Like, you just read the codes out on stream and you don't expect your haters to get it. Or rather, you don't care. Why don't you care? This is your fan base. You are doing a giveaway for your fan base, not your detractors, Philip.
But it wouldn't be fair to his other fans who are not members. It is dumb as hell, I know it's so dumb. He's such a lazy bastard. Couldn't even fucking randomise it or anything. Nah. It's just a fucking free-for-all. Let the fucking, you know, the fastest person fucking win.
Couldn't even get a house with an office in it.
I was like, can people fucking... It's just... It's Phil's fault that his fucking fans missed it, but it is what it is. Are we surprised? No.
Very much.
I haven't really heard anyone asking me to play Avatar. I have people saying, will you play? Are you interested in it? But no one's saying, hey, play it. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case.
Well, no one
so why are you
knows,
playing it then, dummy?
People tell no one's fucking telling me to play the fucking game. That's because it's not even fucking out yet. So when people were playing RoboCop, okay, so RoboCop came out. His fans played the game, thought this is a great fucking game. They also watched the game being played and thought this is a great fucking game. And so they then told Phil, please play RoboCop, because they saw how the game played and they thought it was good and they thought it would be good for Phil. The Avatar game's not out yet. It's not been released yet.
Yes,
So
and nobody cares about it. Been hopping on about it for a bit now, but nobody cares.
But how can anyone
Nobody
tell him
gives
to
a
fucking
fuck,
play the
and
game when
he goes on.
nobody knows how the game is?
Say it with me.
Get on with it? Was that what you're getting at? Or nobody cares?
No,
Is it get on with it? Or
thank you. Nobody cares.
I don't think I actually have that one saved on the board. I've got this one.
Yes, get on with it!
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's the best looking fucking day for you, pal. Take it or leave it.
And we end up not playing Avatar, which I'm okay with. I'm not a huge fan of it regardless. I guess the question is, what am I going to play in place, right? And so we look at some options, right? And right now, just for an example, one of the games that you guys have been asking me to play is Lords of the Fallen, right? Okay. It's $70 still. Did you know that?
Cool.
It's fucking full price still. The game's been out for 2 months, and it wasn't even reviewed that well. I'm looking at Lords of the Fallen right now on Xbox Store. It's only rated 3 out of 5 stars by the gamers. That's not a media review score. That's the people who actually bought it. Over 1,300 reviews. It's only rated 3 out of 5 stars. For a $70 game, it's like... I think what happened is, alright? I think Lies of P just destroyed this game. Seriously, I do. I feel like Lies of P made it so that no one really cared about Lords of the Fallen. And those that did played it right away, and that was that, you know? And so for me, when I'm looking at, like, what should I do then, right? What should I play? Man, this is a hard decision for me. It really is. Like, this is a legit hard decision.
No, it isn't.
I don't know. You know, there's options, right? What are some of our options? Well, we could play RoboCop, which we're doing. We could play some of this Battle Royale in Warzone for a couple of weeks or whatever, right? We could balance that with night streams of Street Fighter and like a Dragon Gaiden. Maybe every once in a while we can squeeze in a multiplayer stream of Modern Warfare 3 just for variety's sake. And then maybe we could do something else like that's been a leftover, right? Like if you think of different leftovers and things, for example, Sea of Stars, people wanted me to play that in the summer, but I was already playing Chrono Trigger, then I finished Chrono Trigger, and there's been no time to do something like that, right? So that's an option. Or maybe I could go back and we could actually continue on with my playthrough of Elden Ring. Now that's going to be a rough one because I kind of got to get back into the game after not having played it for so long. And I need to get back into the magic. Remember, I'm a magic build this time, which is a little bit different. It's powerful, but you got to be, you know, you're kind of a weakling, so you got to be ready to hit everyone.
Didn't he
with
already
powerful
finish
spells or
Elden
whatever,
Ring?
right?
He did.
Yes, this is his second run through.
Yep.
Why is he running through the game twice?
Because email tipped
Is he
very
gonna
heavily
run
the
through
first
Zelda
time.
twice?
No, but email tipped very heavily the first time, so he's trying to fucking recall his fucking whale that gave him hundreds of fucking dollars when playing Elden Ring. Basically,
The whale call.
for Phil playing this game, it's basically this.
Now, there's a
Yeah,
whole
baby.
other factor involved here. Okay? And that whole other factor is the Baldur's Gate 3 factor. Okay? And the thing is, you might say, well, Baldur's Gate 3, what are you talking about? Well, ever since Baldur's Gate 3 came out back in the fall, People said, were you going to play it? And I was like, well, there's no time. It's all the new releases of the year out right now. I don't have time for it. Okay? Maybe I would play it in the future. I'm not sure. You got to understand, Baldur's Gate 3 is a game that's going to be insanely long. And here's the problem. We already know we have several high-profile, big new release RPGs coming out in the next several months, right? In January, we got Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. In February, we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Those are absolutely going to take priority over anything else that I'm doing. So if Baldur's Gate 3 truly is a 40 to 80 hour RPG, there's no way I'm beating it in time for those games, which means I could play it and put it into my schedule and balance it with everything else. But when those games come out, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to literally have to go on hold. Okay? And there's not much I can do about that. You have to understand that. That's just the case of what's going to happen. That's reality. All right? And you'll have to wait
just
later in the year
setting
to
it
bring
up
it back
at
when we
this point.
finish it
He
up or
doesn't
whatever.
want to play the
right?
game, and he should just say so.
I guess we have to see, right? So here's the thing. Why am I bringing this up? Because yesterday, live on this show, I opened up the nominations for the Christmas Marathon event. Okay? So if you're not aware, if you type !Christmas into the chat, the link will pop up right now. Or if you are not live on stream, it's live right now on the community tab. I posted up the thread yesterday. Or if you're a channel member, you're in luck. Channel members get priority. You have your own members only thread on the members tab of DSP Gaming. Okay? So anyway, right now nominations are open for the Christmas Marathon event. You are nominating games for me to play during that event. And let me tell you, absolutely the #1 game nominated right now is Baldur's Gate 3. For sure. That's the one that most people are suggesting. Unlike previous years where people was like, oh, Fallout 3 or Oblivion or Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim. This year, the big one is Baldur's Gate 3. That seems to be the one everyone wants to see me play. Okay? So,
Of course, not
if
gonna
this
do it.
is...
Yes.
Why doesn't he just say, I don't want to play Baldur's Gate 3, I don't... for whatever reason. Invent a reason out of the blue.
He does- okay,
Stop
so
squirming like
here's
this,
why.
it's so repulsive to watch.
So Phil is afraid of alienating his audience. So Phil does a whole lot. He does something called fence sitting. He doesn't like to fucking give these massively controversial opinions. You gotta keep in mind, Baldur's Gate has got potential to be Game of the Year, like officially. As voted for by the fucking like gaming media journalists, not sure which Phil is already fucking not treating seriously or whatever.
Zelda's still mine.
But the simple fact of the matter is, so many people have enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3, and Phil doesn't want to alienate some of his own fans that also clearly enjoy the game because they keep asking him to fucking play it. So he's too scared to fucking tell them, shut up, you know? Instead he's fucking giving these fucking excuses, he's like, oh, I can't play it because I've got other games to play.
Yeah, but he feels free to do it whenever they're saying something evil in his chat, like talking about Trader Joe's tacos or whatever it is that he bans them for.
Well, yeah, it's because Derek's a creepy little bastard, you know what I mean? And Phil has to protect Derek at all costs. It's just... yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what Phil fucking does. But I want to see what he fucking says here about his fucking fans nominating the game.
consensus. If this is an agreement and you guys really think Baldur's Gate 3 would work, then I would consider it. All right, but it's a big but. All right, because I think it's still full price as well. Let me take a look here. I'm almost positive.
Why is that a factor, Phil? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's still fucking full price. Why is that a factor? For somebody that fucking makes over $100,000 per year based on the fucking generosity of the fans. My card's better. Yeah, Phil, but seriously though, Phil, it's why is the game cost a factor when you fucking usually make the cost of a game easily on one stream? I mean, isn't that the whole point of you getting support from your fans so you can fucking pay for games? Isn't that a point of your YouTube fucking payments? There's all the super chats and the fucking members and that shit, they can fucking go towards your bills for like business costs as well. Why are you complaining to your audience about the cost of the fucking game?
Liquidity.
That Baldur's Gate 3 is also still $70.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Phil. You have the money.
Yep. $69.99.
Full display.
And I have a hard time dropping $70 on a game that may not pan out to be a full playthrough. You know, this very well could be something that I buy and we play it a few times and I don't like it. If it ends up being another Pillars of Eternity, I'll tell you, not Pillars of Eternity, I'm sorry, a Divinity Original Sin 2, this is going to be a pretty disappointing outing for me. I'm going to be honest. You know, you guys hyped the living shit out of Divinity 2 for me. You're, oh, well, when you finally get to it, you're going to love it. I played it, and I'll be honest with you guys, I thought it was all right. I wasn't in love with it like you were. I thought it was just okay. You know, so the characters had interesting stories and stuff. The gameplay was the problem. That combat is too fucking tedious. It's so slow-paced and strategic, I just didn't get into it. I don't like a fight that takes 40 minutes. And that was frequent during that playthrough. Every time you fight, it's a 40-minute fucking fight. It's like, dude, how is this fun? It's actually quite disappointing in my opinion.
Go for it.
Phil, you hype up every single fucking game you do.
No, but he's allowed to hype up games. He's the one that's allowed to hype up games. If his fans fucking hype up and it doesn't meet his expectations, then that's the audience's fucking fault. On the other hand, if he hypes the game up, but the audience don't like it, that's the audience's fault as well for not liking the game as much as he does.
I don't happen to have played it or anything, so can somebody tell me if Divinity 2 was actually a good game?
I haven't got a fucking clue.
Better game than Phil paints it out to be.
I haven't played it, but from what I've seen, it's like one of the biggest. My brain's gone.
Good point, well made. Well, I've never fucking played a game, but the fact of the matter is, Phil's fucking throwing his fans under the bus. The most important point here, what Phil's saying, is it doesn't matter if the game's good or bad. The fact of the matter is, he's throwing his goddamn fans under the bus because they promised him an amazing fucking game, but Phil didn't think it was an amazing fucking game. So it's their damn fault for suggesting it. How dare his audience suggest to Phil a game that they liked, that they thought Phil would like, but he wasn't a big fan of? And this is what he's reminding him of.
The way he skirts around making any promises.
But it's like, when was the
What's disgusting is how he's sitting here weaseling his way. Sorry. What's disgusts me is how he's sitting here weaseling his fucking way out of making a single promise. He's like, I might consider Baldur's Gate 3. If enough people vote for it, I might consider it. I might consider it. But, you know, I don't make any promises like Phil.
So here's the thing about Phil as well.
I don't even know what to say.
He's so petty. He holds on to these fucking grudges. He'll pretend he doesn't fucking keep tabs on these things. Divinity 2 was like fucking a year or two ago, I think. I can't even mind how long ago it was. And he's reminded his fans,
so the Starfield rant from earlier this year.
Me a great, robust game, and it was just okay. How dare you? I trusted you guys. He's not letting it go. And it's their fault, apparently. Oh, for fuck's sake, Phil.
Don't forget his egotistical rant about how Starfield was going to be some amazing Game of the Year contender, and then it was
I just didn't like it that much. And I played 60. I really tried. I played 60 hours of Divinity 2, and I took all of your advice, and I tried to do everything I possibly could. And after 60 hours, everyone agreed it was boring, including me. We're like, dude, this playthrough just doesn't work for my format. It doesn't. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know personally, from my perspective, what to do here. All right, instead of doing anything major, we could do filler. Maybe we could toss in Sea of Stars, we could do a few indie games, or we could just ride it out with RoboCop, Warzone, some Modern Warfare 3 standard multiplayer, Street Fighter 6, and Like a Dragon Gaiden until Christmas. And then maybe after Christmas, we make a couple decisions. Okay, we can figure that out. Or we could start something significant. We could start Lords of the
People led.
How about Mario Kart multiplayer with your fans?
What fucking friends? I looked to the left and I looked to the right.
Fans, not friends.
Oh, fans. I thought you said friends.
No wonder you don't have any friends.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Fans. Well, here's the thing. You can't trust that either. You can't trust the fucking fans getting involved in the fucking gameplay either, because some detractors might get involved and ruin the thing for everyone. So you can't possibly fucking take that risk.
Like, remember, you just play multiplayer games for the rest of his life. That's my opinion.
Multiplayer because of trolls and detractors are living rent free in his head and they're going to ruin all the multiplayer experiences for him and all that shit.
What are they going to do to him other than beat him in a game?
And as Banana Jones reminds us all,
Really?
Phil literally has played 100+ hours of Vanilla Oblivion this year. Half of the year.
Oh god, he does.
Half of the year was dedicated to Phil playing Oblivion. Half of the goddamn year dedicated to playing that fucking shitey game. Well, the game's not shite, Phil is.
Fallen. We could start Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm not sold on any of these. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know out of any of these what works and what doesn't. And the problem is all the games you guys are recommending are $70 games. It's not like, oh, this game went on sale for $30, so it's not a big deal. This is a big investment. It is. It's a lot of money to put into a game that might be dropped. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Now, it's funny because some people are like, oh, well, Baldur's Gate 3 has a game trial, 2-hour trial. Well, first of all, a 2-hour trial is not even enough probably to start the game. It's an RPG. How are you supposed to judge an RPG on a 2-hour trial?
How do you know that,
Number two,
Phil?
to get the 2-hour trial, you have to get PlayStation Plus Premium, which is like $20 a month. So you're paying $20 to play the game for 2 hours. How does that make fucking sense? That's a ripoff is what that is, right? You'll probably just get out of the character creator, start to play the game, and the time fucking runs out. So forget that shit. That's a waste of time.
It's never gonna play it.
Andy says you can find Baldur's Gate 3 cheaper if you look online. How? I'm playing it on PlayStation. How can I find it cheaper? I have to buy it and digitally play it on PlayStation. How could I find it cheaper? I don't know what you mean. I'm not playing it on PC. It's going to be on PS5. Everyone says the PS5 version is gorgeous. If you're going to play it and you have console, play it on PS5. Yeah. I could play it on my mini PC. I'd have to nerf the graphics. Why would I do that? Play it on PS5. Play it on Max, right? Physical copy. All right. All right. I'm going to entertain this. And if I can't find a physical copy for cheaper, someone's getting slapped. Let's find out. You ready? Ready?
Yeah. Snort sacks. Good grief.
What the fuck? I put in Baldur's Gate 3 PS5, the top match, Armored Core 6.
I think he's lying.
Baldur's Gate 3 isn't even on Amazon at all. I'm searching right now. It's not even listed on Amazon. You can't even get it. Nope.
Let's see.
It lists every other game and not Baldur's Gate 3.
Just briefly fact check this.
Yeah. So you
He's
can't
telling
even
the truth. I'll be
all you can buy is
flabbergasted.
merch. That's it. Merchandise. So can't get it off of Amazon. All right. Let's go to what, Google?
PS5.
Let's see here.
Fuck off. It's a shit.
Wow, on eBay they're selling it for $79. That's interesting. They're actually selling it for more than the digital price. Like, what the fuck is that?
Help us be like.
You're an idiot, right? No, there's nothing reliable that I can see.
What was it?
There's absolutely nothing reliable that I can see. Like, I can see a few places that are considered indie sellers. Those will never be here even by Christmas. That shit will never be here. You know, the only way you can get something fast is to buy it from a big box retailer like Walmart, Target, you know, those places, or Amazon. You'll get it within a few days. All these other indie places, oh, you can get it cheaper. Yeah, you'll probably get it for $10 cheaper from some third-party website, and it takes fucking 3 weeks to ship, and they charge you for the shipping. So, no, it's, you know, people always are trying to, they act like there's some crazy deals online that doesn't exist. You know what you're talking about. Honestly, I hate to say it. Yeah.
That is complete crap.
Burger.
Oh, wait, hold on. You found something? I haven't.
Hate to say.
No, I've not found something.
Yeah, it's not reliable. I'm looking at it right now. No. Nope. Nope. It's $70.
Phil, shut the fuck up.
Okay, it's $70. So.
Pause for a second and go quick story about it.
Toxic about it.
Okay, I play Football Manager every single year. I spend. I think there's a dedicated thread on the company's website, on the company's forum, that basically lists where's the cheapest place to buy this fucking game. It's like Steam is like, oh god, what was it 45 quid? Which is about 55 US. Yeah, I managed to get it for about 32 off one of these in quote indie websites, and it was legal and it was procured. Phil just does not want to fucking try.
Does he ever want to fucking try? He's all about fucking minimum effort and maximum profit. That's his fucking motto, and it has been since the fucking day he started doing YouTube as a job, for lack of a better fucking term. He's always took the fucking most, you know, the path of least fucking resistance, because why the fuck should he fucking put effort into anything? You know, if you want something bad enough in life, you gotta fucking make sure you put the graft in, and Phil's never put the graft in. He tries to fucking claim him turning up to his fucking streams and doing it every day, pretty much 6 days a week.
I'm just going to assume that the game is worth every dollar then. He bought Mortal Kombat 1 for like $120 and then dropped it. So he has no right to talk.
Money, yeah. Money.
Both get too expensive. But I'm going to buy Mortal Kombat.
Damn it, I couldn't make Phil dance. Thank you very much to Logan K for sub chat, who says he could buy it at the shopping centre on his day off. Just a thought. His day off is tall, remember. There are stores you can drive to. Will Phil bother to look though when he's out and about at the shopping centre area where he's at? Probably not. He'll be too busy trying to make sure that his fucking reusable bags are not stolen from the grocery store by some urban-style citizen.
What's the whole deal with the whole urban style meme, by the way? I'm not quite sure.
Basically,
Oh god, along here he did. Sorry, he did buy it fucking twice.
So, basically, Phil kind of
A
refers...
guy with long hair.
Yeah, I mean, urban... yeah, yeah, you may want to Google that one, or or ask someone else that could tell well to explain. The stream's misbehaving from right now. Give me a second.
No,
Here we
it's
go.
$70.
There we go.
Okay, it's $70. So, absolutely, in my opinion, not worth it. Okay. Oh really? Ellipsis says there's rumors it might get a
Piece
Game
of
Pass release
shit,
announced
Phil.
tomorrow at the Game Awards. Do you think so? Well, I wouldn't buy it today regardless because we have a few days to figure this out. Here's what we really need to figure out right now. Okay. Am I going to play Avatar on Friday or not? I'll do a poll right now in chat and let's see what people have to say. Okay. Let's do a live poll. So let's see how people vote. This is not a vote of Avatar versus Baldur's Gate 3. This is not a vote of Avatar versus Lords of the Fallen. This is just an outright vote. Should I play Avatar? That's what this vote is, okay? I want to see your initial feedback, and no, this vote will not 100% determine my decision, but I'd like feedback about this, okay? Derek, I'm not sure. I did not see many or any nominations for the Grinch game yet. Like I said, 100%, I know the biggest nominated game for the Christmas event is Baldur's Gate 3. That's the one that most people have nominated, okay? So, I want to see what happens with this poll with Avatar here. See what you guys have to say. But that's decision number one. Because I feel like if it's not some overwhelming desire to see me play Avatar, then we should skip it. Alright, and what we'll do, here's what I'm thinking. So today we're already doing Warzone, and we're doing RoboCop. On my day off today, Friday, we can do RoboCop again as the daytime stream, and we'll do Street Fighter. Saturday, we'll do more Warzone, and we'll do Like a Dragon Gaiden. Sunday's React Day, so I'll do my React show, and then Sunday night I'll do my private patron videos, which, by the way, yes, if you can believe it, I have to do more private patron videos this weekend because half the videos I filmed on last Sunday corrupted, and I do have a new video now to do. So I will not be doing a stream on Sunday night. I need to do those private patron videos, but fingers crossed, then we'll be done with them, and I'll be able to stream Sunday nights moving forward, okay? Cool. Then, Monday, all right, I guess we'll see, but maybe it could be more RoboCop, right, and more Street Fighter, and then Tuesday, maybe more Warzone, or if we get bored of Warzone, we could always go back to standard multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3 for variety, but I would only do that if there was desire for it, because I was playing it and people got bored with it this week. We had low engagement, low support, and people weren't even paying attention to the game. So that's why I stopped putting that into the daytime rotation, but I'd be okay for variety purposes, throwing it back in there, you see? So if I don't play Avatar this week, it's okay. Like, we have stuff to play while we make this important decision, okay? And I think it is an important decision, quite frankly, because I'm not sure what should be the next major playthrough I do, but it seems like most people are voting for Baldur's Gate 3 for Christmas, okay? So, there you go. And the thing is, by the way, if it is announced that Baldur's Gate 3 is on Game Pass, dude, I'm playing it for sure, 100%. I mean, it's the game everyone's asking me to play, and it's a game that's a Game of the Year contender for tons of people. Why would I not try it? It's on Game Pass. There's zero commitment. My problem right now is a $70 commitment for a game that might end up just like Divinity 2. You know, a game where I played it, I gave it so much time to work as a playthrough, and it just doesn't work. The gameplay is just not engaging for me, nor is it entertaining to watch for the audience. Everyone was fucking bored with that game, which I knew would happen. I absolutely knew it, right?
In case anyone's confused, okay, why Phil is stressing the $70 price tag. He is hoping for a repeat of what happened with RoboCop.
Because he doesn't want to play the game.
No, it's not necessarily about him not wanting to fucking play it. He doesn't want to drop 70 fucking bucks on the game. So bear in mind his whole fucking business is playing new games for his audience. But he doesn't want to invest any of his money that he's given by his audience to put into getting games for the audience. And so he's hoping that somebody's going to be fucking kind enough to give him game codes for these brand new games so Phil can fucking make money off them without having to fucking reinvest that money into his own fucking business. And yeah, it's like the fans keep giving him everything. They give him the fucking free codes of fucking
Phil
games.
used to say
Then
it was
Phil
all
plays the games.
liquidity.
And never, I seriously can't, I have to fucking make sure. So let's get this straight, okay? Phil begs his audience essentially to give him games for free. Then when Phil plays the game, he has to fucking make sure that same game will get enough support per stream. At least $50 minimum per stream, and tips alone, to make it worth keep playing. If it doesn't get support, he's going to fucking drop it. So not only do the fucking fans pay for the fucking game in the first place, but it's up to the fucking fans to also give him money to keep playing the game, and if he stops playing the fucking game, then he's going to stop playing it. It never ends. It's a never-ending fucking cycle of him asking his audience to fucking keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, with Phil giving fuck all back apart from grief and misery and abuse. I just had to get it out of my chest.
And on top of everything else, he did pay that double price for Mortal Kombat, just because he wanted the premium edition for some ungodly reason. So, again, he's only using the price as a way to stall on actually playing the game. That's my theory.
It's not just that, because he does it a few times. He's brought up the price of the game several times, and it's a subtle hint to his fucking audience to go above and beyond and give him a code for the game or something, because he refuses to fucking.
You also put
himself.
Zelda for the same price, Phil. You hated every minute of the Zelda playthrough. I know you did.
Zen Shuriken says, I don't see why they would give so much money away. Game Pass is for flops. I mean, it's a good point. If it ends up winning Game of the Year at the Game Awards, which it might, like now that I've seen the playing field kind of get narrowed a bit, I do think it might win. I'm actually feeling pretty strongly that it might win. Although, never underestimate the power of the gaming media, who still might vote for fucking Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which doesn't even deserve to be in contention for Game of the Year. It could still win.
Fuck off,
That's what I'm
Nolia.
actually worried about. I'm actually okay with any of
Ow.
those games winning Game of the Year, except Zelda. So as long as Zelda doesn't win, I'm
Fuck
okay
you,
with
you
whatever
piece of
gets picked.
shit.
But man, I'm nervous they're gonna fucking pick Zelda. I really am. It should not even be on that list, right?
I am genuinely
Fucking
stop
bullshit.
him. Shut him the fuck up.
Oh my goodness.
For a moment, please. I beg of you.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
I am genuinely utterly triggered by that. This piece of shit is
5 in a
literally
row.
only
That's concerning.
talking on about Zelda because Twitter making fun of him. That's the only reason.
Pretty much, yeah. He was ridiculed very heavily for playing the game, poorly, and fucking blaming the game for all his fucking mistakes and errors, whatever. Get it off your chest.
Did you mention Mutar?
Did I mention what?
Mista, did you mention Mutar?
No. I don't believe I did mention Mutahar.
Okay, I thought he did.
I don't think Mista. Did you mention Mutahar at all? Because I don't
He's
think
not here at the minute.
Oh, he fucked off. I can't see the call. Okay, well, I just thought I'd put it to autos, and this one's obviously clearly heard DSP streaming is trying to drown himself, but he keeps failing. Poor otter.
Oh.
Poor otter.
Sisters must live.
He's like, this stream's so fucking dire. Let me end it all. I keep fucking rotating around in circles. I'm gonna try again. Damn it. Oh, otters are too fucking buoyant. What can I say? Anyway, let's get back to the fucking bingo.
Yeah, see? I know. That's what I know. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm getting an estimate of its length. Baldur's Gate 3 average playthrough is around 50 to 60 hours. If you are a completionist who does all side content, it could be over 100 hours. I know. That's the point I'm making. How do you think I'm going to play that along with everything else I'm playing during the holidays, my year-end series, and then I'm supposed to keep playing it? What happens when all the other RPGs hit, right? That's my concern. That's my real concern here, okay? Well, I'll tell you right now, with the way the poll is going, there is no clear desire to see Avatar. 262 votes in, and it's around even. So, if there's no clear desire to see Avatar, I think it's a skip. I think we should probably skip it. We'll have to think about this. All right? I mean, well, let's keep talking about it, but it sounds to me like it's a skip. It sounds like, well, first of all, you guys like RoboCop, right? You guys liked it yesterday. I hope you'll tune into my late stream tonight. I guess the big X factor right now is Warzone. Is Warzone going to be good or not? If Warzone's good, then that's great, and that'll give us content for the week or two until we figure this out. But if Warzone ends up sucking and not being that good, I guess that's the determining factor here, right? Fed Rogers says, regarding Avatar, a bad game can still be enjoyable to watch. Correct. But a boring game is always boring. You see the difference? A good game could be enjoyable, a bad game could be enjoyable, but a boring game that just follows the formula of every other Far Cry game probably is the worst case scenario. If it really is boring, right? And it seems like that's the problem a lot of people are saying in their reviews. It literally is the Far Cry formula again, and it's boring because of that. You see? So there you go. You can't vote on mobile? I don't even know about that. Is that true? If you guys are on a mobile device, you cannot participate in chat polls? Is that true? That kind of sucks. That does kind of suck. I wish you guys could, because right now we have over 400 viewers on the show, but we only got 298 votes. That really sucks. Like 100 you guys can't even vote because it's on mobile. That's really dumb. No, Fed Roger says we can. DCJ says no, we can. Oh, okay, never mind. So someone else couldn't. Someone said they couldn't, but apparently other people can. I don't know. Well, thank you everyone for voting. All right, like literally the poll is just split right down the middle. So, excuse me. I'm thinking based upon your feedback, our discussion, and the landscapers outside that are going to get ever louder as they approach the house, I think that we should skip Avatar. What do you guys think? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, let's do what we said. So let me recap the schedule. Let me close the window, then allow me to recap the schedule for the next week, okay?
What a fucking dick.
Phil, I think you should do many things involving a gun.
Shut up, bitch!
Okay. All right, so if this is the case and we're skipping Avatar, here's what I'm thinking then. Today, Warzone 3.0 premiere and then RoboCop. I'm off tomorrow. Friday, we'll have RoboCop as the day stream, and of course, Friday Night Fight Street Fighter 6 style scene. Sunday, we'll do some more Warzone. We'll pair that with Like a Dragon Gaiden. Or actually, Saturday, we'll have Warzone and Like a Dragon Gaiden. Sunday, React Day. So DSP versus the internet, and then no stream that night because I'll be filming the private React videos. Perhaps I'll review a new holiday special on Sunday night if I have time. We'll see. It depends on how long those videos will take to make. And then same thing. Monday, more RoboCop, more Street Fighter. Tuesday, either more Warzone or maybe Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. And Like a Dragon Gaiden. You see, that's what it'll be for the week. Okay? I think that makes sense. And then what we'll do during this time frame, we will discuss what we're going to do with Baldur's Gate 3, okay? If Baldur's Gate 3 wins Game of the Year, I think everyone's going to yell at me to play it, right? I think so, too. I think that if it wins Game of the Year, I'm going to end up getting an overwhelming number of people being like, you got to at least play this game before you try to do your Game of the Year awards because, you know, at least you got to give it an honorable mention. So, we'll see. Let's find out, okay? But that's what I'm feeling. Yeah. At this point, after talking with you guys, seeing these reviews and everything, I think that Avatar is going to end up being a skip. I'm sorry, but I really feel that way. Now, and you're right, Orange says, either way, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win because what about that Christmas poll? You're right. Because the Christmas poll, so many people want to see Baldur's Gate 3, likely I'm going to end up having to get it anyway. If anyone has a recommendation of how to get it cheaper than $70, or if anyone wanted to contribute to help get it, that would be cool too.
You make $100,000 per year. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's such a cheap bastard. Why does he never want to invest in his business?
Sorry, I'm a cheap bastard out of necessity. He's a cheap bastard out of spite.
That's how the rich stay rich, I guess, you know? Hold on, I want to check something out. Let's go to his game analysis fucking section here, okay? Did any games for Phil ever make less than the fucking price of the goddamn game? Has he ever had a stream where he made less money on a game than he got back from it? Well, what about this one? Fighters History. Phil had one stream ever of something called Fighters History. I don't know much about the game. I don't know if he fucking had to buy it or if it was a Game Pass thing. It was from July 2022. He had one stream where he made $23 in tips and $16 in super chats, so he got $39. That was potentially a loss if Phil spent money on that, but I have a feeling he didn't. I feel like that's probably not a game that would have fucking required money. It was probably some sort of Game Pass thing. I mean, everything else.
How much did Scrat's Nutty Adventure make?
I don't know, I just thought scroll. What was the game you said?
Scrat's Nutty Adventure. It was a Christmas one.
What's the first word you're saying? I can't even think.
Scrat.
I can't see it in this list, I think. So yeah, so I'm saying I can't see it in the list here. Scrat, and I can't.
Hang on.
Maybe it's called something different. I don't know, but I just can't see it there.
It was part of his. It was one of his Christmas streams. Where he got stupid drum.
If I did a Christmas stream of it, he probably played multiple games during that Christmas stream, so maybe it was counted as that. I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much to Barrett Wells of Super Chat, who says, buy me the game and then pay me to play it. Alright, that's it. That's what I'm saying. And that's what's fucking driving me mad. Because he's asking his fans to fucking basically either secure the game cheaper for him, or just give him fucking game codes for it. So he has the game for free. And then I'll fucking play that game.
Cuphead 30...
On you go. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the list you've got on screen here. Cuphead, is that the delicious second course?
A delicious last course. So he got 39.
It's about $20, isn't it?
It's also, isn't it DLC? Because he played the first Cuphead, and I think there's a DLC for Cuphead that came out eventually afterwards. So yeah, he basically fucking played it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the price for it, so he probably made some money off of it.
The DLC would have been free as well, wouldn't it have? I think. I'm pretty sure. I mean, isn't it usually? I don't know. Either way though, Phil...
It depends on the games studio.
Phil never usually makes a fucking loss playing these fucking games. It usually fucking means he's in profit. I refuse to fucking believe if he fucking played Baldur's Gate 3, he wouldn't get fucking double his money back. He would
sort by total tips.
I mean, tips alone obviously isn't it? Sorry, tips to the left hand side. I love this fucking thing here. This works out the average that Phil got per stream. I love this column here in particular because it breaks down the average, which obviously takes the number of streams, you know. Nice wee formula, nice wee calculation.
Yeah, but if you want to, work out what games he's lost on, then it's obviously just total money, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I
Just sort by column Z.
Give me a second here. So you want me to sort it A, Z to A? Nice, the biggest to lowest. Elden Ring's top. Imagine that. So here we go. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom here to see who's Fighters Astray Cuphead DLC, the Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin demo. A demo would be free. So you wouldn't pay money for that. Bug Snacks. I love Big Snacks.
I'm surprised Bug Snacks did that lot. Oh, that's the DLC.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 2. 2 streams, $151. He always gets back more than he fucking paid for. It's just always, without fail. For God's sake. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo. It just, but it infuriates me that he's fucking it never ends with him. He's always asking. It's like the fans need to pay for it, and then need to fucking keep paying him to keep playing it. And he'll threaten them and say, guys, clear out and join us. You guys wanted this game. You guys gave me the game. You guys clearly wanted the fucking game. But if he doesn't get fucking money for it, it's like, well, I'm not fucking playing it anymore.
No, if you donate it or something, that's up to you. I'm just saying.
But it is there. The subtle hint, we need to rewind that, just so you guys can fucking fully understand that, but it is there. Tell me where you can get the game cheaper, or if you want to donate it. Hint, hint, motherfuckers.
If anyone has a recommendation of how to get it cheaper than $70, or if anyone wanted to contribute to help get it, that would be cool too. You know, if you could donate it or something, that's up to you. I'm just saying, if anyone wanted to help, you really wanted to see Baldur's Gate 3, because really, I'll be honest, the $70 price tag, after the game's been out for so many months, the $70 price tag is what's holding me back from just saying, yeah, let's just do it. That's pricey for a game to be out so long and still be full price. So, but we'll see what happens. And like I said, I'm not in a rush to start it this week anyway. No, it's not on Xbox. It's only PS5. It's PC and PS5 only. So, okay. All right. So there you go. That's the plan. Sound good? I'm glad. Again, this is why I'm happy we have these discussions. I am. This is exactly why I'm so happy that I have these podcasts. If I did not have these podcasts, we would not have this interactive discussion. I wouldn't be able to figure out what's best.
No, of course he's fucking happy, because he has to fucking tell his audience and drop these big massive subtle hints. I'm glad I fucking got a way to tell you guys to fucking make sure to give me this fucking game for a lower price or for free. So I don't need to fucking spend my money on it. So here's Phil. Phil has a plan. Phil's plan is probably to play Baldur's Gate at some point in time. The one big problem on his plan, he would have to spend his money to get the game. Oh no, Phil thinks. What am I going to do in this fucking precarious predicament that I am in? Well, I know. I'm going to fucking have a podcast segment where we brainstorm with the audience and get feedback from them, and then I can drop all these massive subtle fucking hints for him to give me the fucking game for free. And it's like, this is so Phil, 208,000 subscribers. He gets given over 6 figures per year from YouTube, ad revenue, from tips, members, Patreon, you name it. Yet he refuses to invest in his own stream. On the flip side of that, what am I planning to do? I'm planning to buy myself a couple of new RAM cards and install that on my computer before Christmas. And I can do that because of the kindness of my audience and my fans. You know what I mean? Obviously, it kind of feels weird calling them fans because you guys are just fucking... We're all just fucking detractors at the end of the day, just enjoying mocking a Phil. But that's what I'm saying though, Phil refuses to reinvest his fucking success into his business to try and improve it for his audience. Whereas I'm thinking, how can I try and improve things? How can I fucking like make my PC not fucking be as how can I improve the PC so it won't fucking cause issues, whatever, for the audience? How can I improve the experience for everyone else? I reinvest into like getting better microphone, trying to make the computer run better, not shit, and all. Phil won't do that. It's all about the audience having to give him and give him and give him. The audience can give him a new PC. The audience can give him the fucking components and the capture cards and the webcams and the TVs and the consoles and the game codes and everything else. He refuses to invest in his livelihood. It's up to the other people around him to fucking do it. I don't know. I just feel like fucking ranting about that, but it is what it fucking is.
I'd just be guessing, you know? I wouldn't know what to do. I'm so happy that we have this every day. So every person that comes out and says, oh, those podcasts are too long and they don't serve a purpose, they don't get it. They think that I'm the same as every other streamer, that I just make these big swooping decisions without consulting the audience, that I just, have money to throw around and dispose of. I can buy any game I want and just dump it whenever I want. No, I'm very different than that. I'm like you guys. I got to be very discerning with the game choices that I make, especially because I have a limited schedule of streaming and, 6 days a week full time I'm here, and it's not even enough time to play the stuff you guys want to see me play. So we got to figure all this out together. I'm very happy to have your feedback, and I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out and discussing this with me so we can figure it out and do what's best. Right now, I do agree Avatar should be a skip, and I think we're strongly considering Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm okay with that. All right? Even if it means that maybe we end up playing it or whatever, and we drop it or we have to put it on hiatus, I still think, if this is what everyone wants, if this is what everyone wants, and people want me to at least play a bit before I do my year-end series, then I guess that makes sense. Okay? So by the way, Shia had said, too bad you're not playing it on PC because I have a Steam code. Yeah, I doubt. I mean, let's be honest here. I really doubt my mini PC is going to run Baldur's Gate 3 that way, right? That mini PC is meant for mid to low range stuff. Like you saw, I was able to boot the horror game. What's it called? The one that I played a couple years ago? I can't remember what it's... Oh, Visage. I was able to boot it, but it's at mid to low settings, right? So it looks okay. It doesn't look great. Can you imagine trying to play that on a mini PC, a new game like that? It's probably going to run like shit, right? So that's what they said. It's optimized on PS5. It makes sense to play it on PS5. So again, if anyone wants to help out, if someone was considering, you wanted to help with the cost or donate, I'd be open to that. And like I said, if it was donated, I would have zero problems starting to play it and try it out. Zero. It really is that crazy $70 price tag all these months later that's kind of holding me back. So let me know if you're interested. And outside of that, you heard the schedule for the rest of the week, right? We're going to have balances between RoboCop, Warzone, Street Fighter, Like a Dragon Gaiden, and maybe some other stuff. We'll see. Okay? Orange says running and streaming the game would be a mess. I would not be streaming it from that PC. That PC is hooked up to my setup. That's where that streams. It would be just running the game. But even then, like I said, Visage. Visage is a game that looks really good. I played it on PS5. It looked super good.
I won't dance. I give up. It won't dance. Thank you very much to Botnight for the super chat, who says, does any other podcast have a schedule segment? I don't actually know. I don't usually watch other people's podcasts, but I will say I'm pretty certain that most of our content creators don't have some sort of hour and a half, 2 hour pre-show. Most content creators...
schedule segments, the only thing I can think of is either to do with shipping or trains.
Even so, though, like Phil's podcast is essentially dedicated to him. Oh, sorry, about the microphone. It's dedicated to him fucking telling his audience all the ways they can fucking give him money and support, and to him repeating the fucking same thing over and over again every day. This is what I'm playing today. This is what I'm playing tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I'm going to tell you the exact same schedule tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what happened today because I'm playing that today. And it's like, Phil, just have a document. Just have a tweet. Go to your fucking linked schedule so people can go to that and check out the schedule for themselves. You repeat the schedule.
Schedule's at the bottom of this. Schedule's in the description.
Oh god, it is so infuriating.
Podcast sounds cooler. That's why he's doing it. It sounds cooler, Tim.
It's not
They're
even
just pre-stream.
It's not even a fucking podcast. Well, any of our content creator, if they do have a schedule segment, it won't last a fucking hour and a half or 2 hours. I'll tell you that much now.
But even then, like I said, Visage.
Well,
Visage is a game that looks really good. I played it on PS5. It was.
Sorry, Mister. But
I'm gonna have to go because he drove me mental back then.
Well, Phil, yeah, but his Zelda talk as well. Yeah, I did.
The Zelda nonsense is top tier nonsense. It really is. Like, of all the games that doesn't deserve to win Game of the Year, I say Spider-Man, not Zelda.
Well,
and still, it was a good game. Like, Phil didn't like Zelda purely because Twitter made fun of him for it. We all know that. He can't hide it.
Yeah, yeah, I think most people would agree with that. Yeah.
It's nowhere near the same reason as D-Dog, but I need to take a breather from this guy, man.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine and understandable. Everyone has to back away sometimes from this pile of shit.
Yeah, really. It's like Phil is hard to endure for sure. You don't want a screenshot of his face, by the way? This strange stroke face that he's pulling right now?
No, I can't do any more Photoshop, that's for sure.
There we go,
that's
okay.
Yeah, you can take a screenshot and print it out and punch it repeatedly.
Yeah, or use it as toilet paper.
Kill a heavy bag.
Sounds therapeutic.
Yeah. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's on, everyone needs a wee break from Phil, because sometimes it's just way too overwhelming. It happens to everyone. Even myself. This is why I don't often do bingos on Sundays anymore. I have the whole weekend to try and detox from Phil next day. I don't do Saturdays. And on Sundays I try and do something different other than current day Phil. I will occasionally do a Sunday bingo session like normal, but for the most part I try and do something different on Sundays. So yeah, by all means, take a wee step away or whatever and just, gather yourself again. But Phil is... Everyone can agree with you and will understand. Phil is infuriating at times, and he sometimes just need to walk away and catch your breath.
Insufferable.
When Prophet, I know you're here. When's this wee ball bag fighting you in Rocket League?
Prophet is too scared to play me in Rocket League. I keep throwing down the challenge, I keep throwing down the gauntlet, I keep telling him to bring friends and I'll fucking beat him 4-1. But he keeps running away. Prophet's trying to claim me right, beat him. I don't even think Prophet's got the game installed. If Prophet can prove that he's got the game installed in the next 2 minutes or so, I will fucking then challenge him right. Okay, I can't challenge him right now because he's fucking at work. I'd be about unfair to me. Like, I've already laid down the gauntlet. Prophet and 3 of his pals. Like, he can bring like Heather, Meth, Bear, I can bring you guys. I mean, I'll beat Prophet and whoever else 4-on-1. Not because I'm great at the game, but because he's never played the game. And I can beat newbies very easily because if they don't know how to play the game, I'll take advantage of that. But yeah, I've laid down the challenge and he keeps refusing to fucking, accept it. It is what it is.
Make it a Sunday stream. Rocket League. Get on with it.
Anyway, let's get back to Bingo. If the stream wants to play, fucking Phil Strokeface killed the stream.
Super good, but playing it on that mini PC, it only would boot on like mid settings and it didn't look that good. It ran and it was all right, but it certainly wasn't anywhere near as visually appealing as PS5. So there you go. Okay. All right, so that's the determination. I think let's get into some shout outs here for the day, and then we'll see where the stream takes us. So Adam was actually our first super chatter of the day. He did a $2 super chat. He says they're selling the physical only on the dev website. Yeah, but it's like I said, unless you're going to a big box place like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, those are the places that if you order right now, they'll ship and you'll get it within a few days. But that's it, especially because it's the holiday season. If you order from any of these third-party websites, the developer's direct site, some reseller, you're not going to get it for weeks. They're going to say, oh yeah, slow boat shipping, by the way, pay for the shipping, right? Which adds to the cost of the game on top of that. Just for what, to save $10? So it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's not really that big of a deal. I wish, but the way they really get you is the digital version being $70, right? Like that's pretty silly. This game's been out since what? August? Right? And anyone, let's be honest, anyone who was really going to go crazy and run and buy it already did. So the initial sales wave is over. If they were smart, they would go on sale for Christmas. Like they should actually drop the price right now by like $20-30. And then with these game awards that are about to be tomorrow, if this game gets a lot of awards or wins Game of the Year, you'll increase your sales exponentially with a sale, right? But I don't think it's gonna happen, honestly. You know, the digital version is always a ripoff too. It sucks. They always charge more for some reason, but okay. Anyway, so thank you, Adam. Looks like our first tip of the day. Burger. A $12 tip from Dan the Man. Thank you to Dan the Man for a $12 tip. I appreciate that this morning. It's good to see you. Thank you for barbecuing my head. When people ask me, Phil, what's wrong with your hairline? Did you see the animation? Did you see what happened to my head? That's what happened. There you go. It never grew back. Okay.
Boring.
Okay. Let me... Loud ass landscapers. Well, I had to close the window. I don't. Can you still hear them? Because I closed the window.
Bruh.
Okay. Oh, really? They just dropped a new patch that adds new epilogues to the game. Is that true? I don't know how you can hear it loud because I can't hear it loud. I hear it very low in the background, so I think you guys are full of baloney. Okay.
Imagine not trusting your fucking fans and to point that we can hear the landscapers very clearly. I'm imagining, so if we can hear the landscapers quite fucking clearly, Phil's microphone, so I'm going to get into a bit of tech talk here, which is rare for me. This is very rare for me, just tech talk. But it might be one of those microphones that captures sounds from like all directions. You know, like, so the current microphone I use can actually have different settings to it, where you can have it so it's basically focusing on picking up sounds from one direction. I mean, it's a fucking terrible term for like omnidirectional or some pish, whatever. But his microphone might actually be set up so it picks up sounds from literally every direction. Hey, Vega's here. Vega stream's over. Vega's saying not a full house yet. No, it's no, pal. I seen you were streaming earlier on, pal. Hope it went well. Hope it went good for you, pal. We're still going. Feel free to hop on the call, by the way, Vega, if you want to try and derail, because it's open. So there you go. Just open an invite for you to fucking be a use yourself.
Yeah, Vega, feel free to tag.
Alright, that's that.
Oh, you bailing?
Yeah, I'm gonna bail. Like I said, I need to get some sleep, and Phil's just boring the shit out of me.
Sleep is for a week. But yeah, I appreciate you being on, man. Have a good one.
Take care, so say profit.
Later.
Oh, is Profit back on?
Yeah, I'm back on here.
Play me at Rocket League, you fucking pussy.
I already did. You lost. You just won't admit it.
You don't have any
Yeah,
evidence or proof. No,
yes, we did.
Anyway.
Oh, I'll upload the pics right away.
Photoshop.
Yeah, the microphone, that fucking microphone of his, yeah, like I said before, he doesn't have it set in cardio.
That's a term.
So it's picking up everything, and to be able to hear the landscapers with the windows closed. Imagine the snorting that goes on in that fucking condo. His neighbors must just be fucking crazy.
Is it Mr. Burnell? I've had some noise complaints at about 4 AM your time. Is it you doing anything? Is it no, I'm sleeping? Is it Albert? You sleeping is causing noise complaints.
He's raising pigs in the fucking snort fort.
Oh,
that's
Jesus
what they think you're doing.
So yeah, I mean, obviously the different microphones have different kind of settings, and I don't know if Phil's microphone actually has the ability to change that. You'd think it might have that, because obviously these better microphones have the ability to change different settings based on what you're using it for. Maybe Phil kind of thought,
well, his microphone has it. He has cardio.
But it doesn't have it set up that way. He has it set up so it picks up everything instead.
Yeah, like he doesn't have it set up properly, so it picks up everything. Yeah. Plus the fact he's not using a noise gate, he's not using noise suppression.
Oh yeah, I've got all these filters on my microphone. Like I can tell you, like my fucking I'll briefly fucking go through my filters on my microphone, just so people understand.
The filters are easy to set up.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. So I've got a compressor, an expander, noise suppression, limiter, gain, and a noise gate, as well as a 3-band equalizer on the microphone through OBS. I try my best to fine tune it as best as I could, so it sounded better for the audience, so I don't hear background noise, I don't hear like a fan or whatever. And yeah, and also I got the microphone set up as well, so it only picks up my voice right in front of me. Like if I go over here, like my mouth is not in front of the microphone, so I assume it sounds quieter. I think it will sound quieter because I leaned away from the microphone being in front of my mouth. And I assume that also got picked up as, I don't know how, because I can't hear myself right now, I don't actually fucking understand how well that example worked. But you get what I'm saying. Me facing over here, for example, I don't know. The fact of the matter is, though, Phil could and should have his set up better and properly, but he chooses not to.
He's not going to invest time.
Exactly, and it's so easy as well. It doesn't take long to set up. It really doesn't. But yeah, he's a dumb piece of shit in that regard. He's too lazy. He doesn't want to fucking put in the effort. Doesn't want to look up the technology he's using to try and, you know, optimize it. Because he's lazy. He doesn't care about fucking putting effort into his fucking business. Unless someone's holding his goddamn hands.
He wakes up 10:15, hits start streaming, start recording. If it doesn't work, then there's a fucking problem. And there's a nightmare, and he's making a tweet or something.
He changes the title of things. Emergency! Things went to shit again. Please send money. Help.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's so... He needs a responsible adult to fucking, you know, get him through living in life. It is unbelievable. At least when I know I'm at my death, I fucking turn to people for help. There's no shame in asking for help and trying to get the best of the things you've got. You know what I mean? If you're able to help, you know, or find people to help, whatever. And obviously, for things as well, if things, you know... But Phil doesn't have anyone in his fucking life he can turn to. What's Cat going to do to fucking help a situation? She breaks everything. Yeah, Cat's going to fucking fix it. Yeah, she's a fucking genius.
Well, that's his paranoia, though. That's Phil's paranoia, right? Like, he won't allow anybody to help.
Oh yeah, because everyone's out to get him. Everyone's got an agenda.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The Comcast hacker is sitting outside his Northport right now.
Oh god, the fucking fake Comcast hacker, it doesn't exist. That Phil fucking fabricated. Yeah, that bullshit fucking thing. Yeah, it's just... it's unbelievable. Anyway, let's check on Bingo. How's work going, by the way, pal?
I'm ready to go home.
Jesus, man. Well, hopefully it's a smooth journey home for you.
3 hours left still, so fuck it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Hopefully it flies in for you, pal. And by the way, big ups. I went and shared Prophet's video the other day that he made. Debunking Phil's nonsense again, and a bit of micro PC as well. Make sure you guys check out. If you haven't checked it out yet, go to Prophet's channel. As I said, if you go to my channel as well, I think, does it go into community? If I share like a video, does it go under the community section? I think it does. Where you'll find Prophet's video there as well. Would highly recommend viewing it. It's a good watch.
You should just wait. He's going to come up with something here in the future, because I've seen the future already, and he makes a really bold statement about his mini PC.
For God's sake. Okay, I guess we're about to find out what it is then, I guess. Fuck me, thanks for the warning. Oh look, Phil got a brand new super chat from somebody.
For now, I've shouted out everything for now. That's really all I've got. So if you guys want to ask me some questions, please tag me in the chat, and we'll talk a little bit, do a little bit of Q&A. If any other contributions come in, I'll shout them out, and we'll go from there. Let's see what you guys have on your mind for today. No, the window is not cracked. Everything is closed. You are full of baloney. I don't believe you. Why not play Gollum? Because I'm not a sadomasochist. I don't like torturing myself, or like, I don't like ritualistically flagellating my back. It doesn't give me pleasure. So unless, I mean, I don't walk on glass, I don't sleep on nails, I don't sit on cactuses, and I don't play Gollum. It all goes hand in hand, you see? Well, thank you, Derek. He says he loves my National Lampoon's Christmas review. I'm glad you brought that up. Last night, I did my first holiday review of the season, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, over on my React channel, DSP Reacts. That's youtube.com/@DSP Reacts, if you don't know where it is. I really liked reviewing it. It's only about a 10-minute review. You know, I don't go crazy into detail about the movie, but in general, it's one of my favorite holiday movies of all time, and I really enjoyed putting it out. So
him spelling out the fucking name of this website, I'm taking that. There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Oh, did Phil say did Phil actually say the words sister channel? I was thinking that he said I couldn't mind, but if Phil actually said the word sister channel, then we definitely count it. Can anyone confirm if Phil said it? Because I might have missed that. If Phil said it, we count it. That's definitely a thing.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Oh, people are saying he didn't say it. I thought I seen someone say yes. Did Phil say it? Yes or no? He has to say the word sister channel for it to count. You know what? I'm rewinding this son bitch. We're going to rewind it. We're turning the car around and we're going back. Fuck it. We'll see if he fucking said it. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the thing? I've rewound it, we'll confirm it ourselves.
I don't sleep on nails, I don't sit on cactuses, and I don't play Gollum. It all goes hand in hand, you see? Well, thank you, Derek. He says he loves my National Lampoon's Christmas review. I'm glad you brought that up. Last night, I did my first holiday review of the season, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, over on my React channel, DSP Reacts. That's youtube.com.
React channel, not sister channel. I'm sorry, guys, but it's got to be sister channel. He says it a lot, it's why it's on the card. He might say it eventually again later on if he gets a chance to, but nah, he said React channel. We can't count it. Mind you, free space can hopefully fucking make up for that. 4 more snorts from Phil is a free space. 4 more burps from Phil is also a free space. And remember guys, if we get 100 likes on the stream, that too will be a free space, as well as you guys getting to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar so very kindly made for us all to enjoy.
/ at DSP Reacts if you don't know where it is. I really liked reviewing it. It's only about a 10-minute review. You know, I don't go crazy into detail about the movie, but in general, it's one of my favorite holiday movies of all time, and I really enjoyed putting it out, so I hope you'll give it a look. That channel doesn't get a lot of views. I'm not expecting to get thousands of people to watch the video. I'm not. If I get a few hundred, I'll be happy. And what I'll try to do is maybe the next one will be over the weekend. Like I said, maybe Sunday night. Maybe I can put out 2 this next week. Maybe I'll do one like Sunday night and maybe one like Tuesday night if I can. That'd be great if I could put out like 2 in the next week. But we'll see. We'll see about timing and everything. Will I be watching the Game Awards with Cat live tomorrow? I have no idea because we have such a busy day. I don't know what time we're going to get home. Likely we will at some point at least skim it together to see who won what. Like, she's really excited to see Poets of the Fall play the song. They're going to do the Old Gods of Asgard song from Alan Wake 2. They're going to do a live performance. She's very interested for that because she loves the music of the game. You know, obviously, I want to know who won the big award so I can talk about it on my podcast on Friday. So we're going to do our best to watch as much as we can, but there's no guarantee we can watch the whole thing because we don't know how late we're going to be out. You know, it depends on when we get home. Ambulatory says, Christmas Vacation is my most watched Christmas movie. Weird how critics scored it low. I've never seen a critic review of it. I don't care. I saw it in the theaters. I loved it. So I don't give a shit what everyone else says. It's one of the best, most funny holiday movies of all time, and anyone else who disagrees can shove a cactus up their ass. There you go. Yeah, I wonder what I will review. I'm not sure what I want to review for the rest of the Christmas stuff.
Hold on a second. I need to rewind that. I need to rewind that because I think we have something for the card. Let me hear that shit again.
Ambulatory says, Christmas Vacation is my most watched Christmas movie. Weird how critics scored it low. I've never seen a critic review of it. I don't care. I saw it in the theaters. I loved it. So I don't give a shit what everyone else says. It's one of the best, most funny holiday movies of all time, and anyone else who disagrees can shove a cactus up their ass.
Damn. I thought Phil said Christmas style. I don't know why I thought he said it, but I thought he said Christmas style. My bad.
There you go. Yeah, I wonder what I will review. I'm not sure what I want to review for the rest of the Christmas stuff. I've been thinking about it. And there's a lot of movies available on like Max and stuff like that, a good variety, plus a few on Amazon Prime Video. So it's depending on like what's available, plus, you know, what I want to watch. I don't know if I want to do all movies. Maybe I want to do a few of the Rankin Fast Christmas specials if they're on there. I've seen a few of those, so I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. There's a rumor Arcane will announce either Deathloop 2 or Dishonored 3. Is there a rumor that Arcane will finish their games before they release them? Because Redfall was pretty fucking bad. So, you gotta hope that maybe they'll actually finish the development of the game before it's put out for purchase and sale. Do I have a favorite anime from the 90s? I didn't watch anime in the 90s. Besides maybe Dragon Ball Z, that was about it. So. And that was on American TV.
And that's your answer then, Phil.
A different Arcane studio did Redfall. Oh, well then is there a rumor that the different Arcane studio will stop making games and get into, I don't know, car washes or something? So we never have to go do that again? That'd be great. I'm doing good, Jade. I'm excited for today, Jade. Here's why. Number one, I'm very curious if Warzone 3.0 will be good. I liked Warzone 1 and 2 at first, and then both of them over time weren't as good. But I think it's been a while since I played Battle Royale, so it's going to be good variety today. And then I'm actually very excited for tonight's RoboCop stream because RoboCop's really good right now. I'm loving the game, and I can't wait for more. So.
The good news is if 1 Minute Man turns up and gives his usual podcast tip, that's probably a free space. So in reality, we're one snort away from a free space, and we'll probably have 3 to go at that point in time. Because I'm expecting Freddy plus dollars and tips to get ticked, and also I'm expecting one more snort between now and the end. So yeah, we're going to be close to a full house, I think. Very close.
So there you go. I received a $20 tip.
Oh, bugger me, speak of the fucking devil.
From 1 Minute Man.
What a shock. Let me tick up the fucking ring right now.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I'm absolutely stunned that it fucking happened. It's not as if I fucking just predicted it fucking 5 seconds earlier.
He said Avatar is a good-looking game, but you've already been there, done that. I think you've hit it on the head. It's gonna look good. So like 2 hours, everyone will go, ooh, pretty. And then once you start playing it, like, it's literally fucking Far Cry again. And that's exactly what the reviews say. So I think it's a smart move to skip it. So thank you, 1 Minute Man, for the $20 tip, and also thank you for your input. I appreciate that. Biggest contribution of the day so far. By the way, if you guys have not noticed, I didn't talk about this. Yesterday was a very good day for members because a lot of people were feeling festive and gifted memberships to the channel. So if you happen to be on stream this morning, you're like, whoa, wait a minute, I have a membership. Or maybe you're watching this on demand and you're like, wait a minute, I'm a member today? Yeah, that's what happened. I think yesterday we had around 60 or 70 memberships gifted. So now we're over 600, which is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy to be back over 600 for the first time in months. Would be great to keep that momentum going. Like as you can see, since we're doing 2 new things today, I set a goal for 15 more members. It'd be great if we could hit 620 by the end of today. You know, whether you become a new member yourself, whether you give some memberships to the channel, either or is greatly appreciated. I know people really enjoy having a membership right now because they get the ability to nominate a game for the Christmas Marathon, and that's a special members only privilege right now where members will pick one of those games. Yeah, pretty awesome, right? So please consider that. Maybe we can hit 620 today. That'd be amazing. Okay. And of course, as usual, my goal is every major stream to try to get the $50 tips goal. So if we can hit that by the end of the stream, we're already at 32. So we already got a great head start. That would help as well. Excuse me. Bjorn asked, well, I played the day before. Isn't that game stuck in development hell? Wasn't it supposed to already come out like twice and they keep like delaying it without any notice? And so I don't know anything about that really. Do I still have a donated Final Fantasy game I never played yet? Yeah.
And away he goes to fucking get it. Just so I can wave it in camera.
My biggest fans are idiots. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core on the Switch. I have no idea why I'm sitting like this, by the way. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion on the Switch. It was donated last year randomly. I didn't ask for it. Someone just mailed it to me. Okay. But no one ever wanted it. I showed you last year when it showed up. I told you about it. No one wanted it. Everyone just said, ah, skip it. No big deal. So I never played it. So now it just sits in my closet. Why does my head feel so hollow? I wonder what happened. Anyway. Okay, yeah, maybe one day. What announcement would I like to see at the Video Game Awards? Excuse me, hold on.
I'm going to guarantee it. This is probably going to be a very toxic answer. But I want Jeff Keighley to fucking never do this shit again or whatever. This has got to be a toxic answer. It's not going to be a wholesome answer or a good fucking idea. Nah, he's about to get toxic with us.
Okay, Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of this idiot. Okay, let's see here.
Did he just ignore the question? Like, you got asked a question, he read it out, then he had a cough, and then just completely forgot about the question.
What was I gonna say? I'm so confused. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, what would I like to see return or be announced at the Game Awards? A few things I would like to see in gaming. Number one, I'd like to see a BioShock game. A real one. That brings back that spirit of the kind of very adventure-esque first-person shooter. I don't think we've had one in ages. At one point, there was a lot of them, and they kind of just disappeared. How many adventure style, not RPG,
adventure style, adventure style, it counts, adventure style.
Burger. 5 in a row, that's concerning. More adventure style FPS games. I would love to see more of those, and I don't think that we get enough of them. That's number one. Like, there's very few and far in between. At one point there was tons and now there's none. Number two, I would like to see Capcom actually make more fighting games than just Street Fighter 6, because they used to be great at that, and then they stopped, and now only having one major fighter, it hinges a lot on one game, which is fine, but I liked when they had more diversity in their fighting game lineup. And it sucks that they don't have diversity at all. It's always just Street Fighter. That's it. So I'd like to see them branch out and do more than just Street Fighter. Maybe bring back the Versus series in another capacity or a different spin-off series. I would love that. But I don't think that'll ever happen, but I would love for that. Let's see. Fallout 3 Remaster. I want that coming out next year, because I would love to play Fallout 3 again with the remastered edition with much better graphics and things. I don't want to play original Fallout 3 and then they announce the remaster. That's going to piss me off. So I want to see that. Let's see. And due to the ridiculously low security measures, I would like to see Jeff Keighley get completely pantsed on stage in front of...
There we go. What did I tell you guys? What did I say? How predictable is this fucking son of a bitch where I can fucking call him being toxic, especially towards Jeff Keighley? And I guarantee you guys, I didn't know that was happening. I promise you, I had no idea if I was going to actually fucking do that, but still, I just had a feeling that he was going to use that opportunity to be his usual toxic ass self, because that is who he is.
And due to the ridiculously low security measures, I would like to see Jeff Keighley get completely pantsed on stage in front of the world, in front of the millions of watchers, just zoop, and completely embarrassed because... I mean, you might as well have had that happen last year with the kid who ran on stage, right? So there you go. All right. Anyway, no, obviously I don't want him to get pantsed on stage. That's just a joke. I hope that they beat up the security this year because last year was ridiculous that happened. Okay?
Uh-oh. Phil's shitty humour has broken my stream. And it grinded to a halt. That just really fucking all of a sudden just stuttered and stopped and just broke all of a sudden. I don't know what to do here. Let me just see. So we're behind by 50 minutes almost.
Okay. All right. What else you guys?
Hey, hold on. So we're behind by 50 minutes. Let me refresh the fucking stream. Not a stream, but oh, for God's sake! Shut up, Phil. So it's about 50 minutes behind. There we go. Let's see.
Because I would love to play Fallout 3 again with the remastered edition with
It was doing so well for so long, and all of a sudden it's just like broke again. This is how it was the other on for me. Thank you very much to Barrett Wells. Our super chat says, but Phil, you bitched about Rockstar selling new games across multiple platforms yesterday. Now he wants a remaster of FO3. How about some consistency? Yeah, very good fucking point. But by the way, FO3, Fallout 3? Is that Fallout 3? Or am I just misunderstanding what the I don't know. I'm guessing it means Fallout 3, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Oh, it is Fallout 3, cool stuff indeed, yeah. Yeah, I was right. But yeah, Phil is a massive hypocrite and a contrarian. I said this before as well, like, he will fucking bitch and whine and moan about the lack of fucking...
much better graphics and things.
Shut
I
up.
don't want to play...
I wasn't ready for you to start fucking running your goddamn mouth. Fucking, you'll be heard when you fucking want to be heard. I wasn't finished my fucking point. But he contradicts himself on a regular basis about what he fucking wants from these fucking games. He'll claim he wants something new, unique, interesting, you know, robust and all that jazz. But then he'll fucking cry and complain when games do try and innovate and do something new. And Phil will fucking complain about how it's not a fucking tried and tested formula that he wants and expects from a game. The brand new GTA game coming out in 2025, he doesn't want them to try and fucking deviate from the usual kind of way they fucking portray the anti-hero, the fucking main character of the game. It doesn't want the fucking the person you play to be somebody with a victim complex, because only Phil's allowed to be the fucking victim. He's always crying about fucking wanting something new and unique and fucking interesting, but then he'll fucking on the same breath sometimes say that doesn't want these games to fucking deviate from the way they fucking do these things. You can't win with Phil. You cannot win. He's a prick.
Here, because I would love to play Fallout 3 again with the remastered edition with much better graphics and things. I don't want to play original Fallout 3 and then they announce the remaster. That's gonna piss me off. So I want to see that. Let's see. And due to the ridiculously low security measures, I would like to see Jeff Keighley get completely pantsed on stage in front of the world, in front of the millions of watchers, just zoop, and he's completely embarrassed because. I mean, you might as well have had that happen last year with the kid who ran on stage, right? So there.
Whoa, there. Who's that hopped on? Oh, Mister, you're back. Hey, Mister, how was your detox from Phil?
I'll definitely take a longer one.
No worries. But yeah, Phil was just being his usual. He's been his usual obnoxious self, you know. We toxic, and then he's got his stress. It was a joke. I didn't mean to be toxic, guys. It was a joke.
Look. I genuinely don't care what anybody's choice of game of the year is. That's their own thing, their own business, you know. But like, you can tell why it is that he's going on this ridiculous tangent, and he thinks his opinion, you know, means everything, and nobody else has any right to have their own. That's what really bothered me there, so I do apologize for
He
that.
loves to hear himself speak, and he loves fucking listening to himself. You know what I mean? He thinks he's the most interesting and intelligent person in the world. That's the kind of person he is. He's a real true narcissist. I love how he fucking wants to pretend he's like. He earlier on compared himself to his own audience. I'm just like, you guys. You know what I mean? That is, you couldn't be further from the fucking truth. He has this inferiority complex, and he likes to try and fucking pretend that he's like one of the fucking average Joe Schmoes. When at the end of the fucking day though, the average Joe Schmo does not fucking make 6 figures per year from begging profusely.
By begging.
It's just, yeah, he's a fucking fake, he's a fucking hypocrite. And he just cannot help but fucking, you know, jerk off to listen to himself talk over and over again.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what his other
Anyway,
hand is
no,
doing.
obviously I don't want him to get pantsed on stage. That's just a joke. I hope that they beat up the security this year because last year was ridiculous that happened. Okay?
Joke is going on my card.
Okay. All right. What else do you guys want to talk about? What happened last year? That kid ran on stage remember, they were getting presented with an award and some fucking teenager just runs on stage and he's like, what the fuck is this kid doing up here? And he got the mic and he started talking. They're like, what the fuck? Like, what is he even doing there? Why was he even at the awards? It made no sense. How did he even get in? He just fucking walked in. Right? Idiots. How do you guys not remember this? You don't remember this? Yeah, you talk about Bill
everybody
Clinton
remembers it.
Stupid. It's a complete dunce. Here's your
was
time to
actually
shine. You're in front of
funny,
millions of
unlike
viewers. What are you
your
gonna say?
jokes, bro.
Oh, no, Bill Clinton. Blah 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 blah. Wow. Really
So
insightful.
what would you say?
fucking
Hold on,
moron.
stop him,
Because
stop
in
him.
anything.
I wonder what Phil would do in that situation.
He would immediately fucking go into a begment. The eyes of the world are upon him. And say, guys, support for this fucking awards show has been slow. Please make sure you fucking check out my page at DSP Gaming at youtube.com or whatever. It's like, and make sure you fucking click on
Maybe
the
talk about
tips
the
link.
sister channel a little bit.
Oh yeah, he'll fucking point up in the sky and just do, you know, write out the words of DSP reacts and all that shit in the sky. And all that
Or maybe,
shit, man.
or maybe he would go on about how the Game Awards weren't meaningful enough and have an impassioned speach about that or something.
He may have some sort of Kanye
knows?
style fucking rant. He's like, I'm gonna let you have your moment, but you know, fucking what game does he want to win? He doesn't want Baldur's
Alan
Gate or
Wake.
Zelda to win. Alan Wake is like, I'm gonna let you cook.
Alan Wake.
I'm gonna let you cook Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna let you enjoy the moment, Baldur's Gate. But Alan Wake deserves game of the
He doesn't
year.
want any game to win. I think he's just salty that Lies of P and Hogwarts didn't get Game of the Year.
Hogwarts can kind of understand.
Why does he? He seems to place far too much value into the whole Game of the Year awards thing. Anyway, like at the end of the day, what Game of the Year is really up to the player individually.
I mean, really, it's.
These awards are just a load of jazz.
And the thing is, though, Phil pretends to. He has officially, to his audience, dismissed it as unimportant and not worth taking seriously. But at the same time, he can't stop
Not
talking
meaningful.
about it. He cannot stop talking about it, though. For something he claims to not give much importance to, he cannot stop discussing it. And mocking it and ridiculing it and trying to fucking sound like he's above such things.
And that
Bill Clinton. That's what he had to talk about. Bill Clinton. Very, very topical humor, right? Very, very timely.
meaningful.
Okay. All right, guys, what else do you want to talk about? Please tag me in the chat. And if anything comes in as a contribution, I'll shout it out. Okay? But let's see what you guys want to chat about. Yeah, I know. I keep hearing more and more buzz about Godzilla -1. Many of you have seen it, and you tell me it's amazing. I'm seeing reviews pop up all over the internet. People are saying it's amazing. You know, I don't have access to it. I don't know if it's going to be on, like, for example, the American Godzilla movies are on Max. But that's because they're the same company. But I don't think that the Japanese is Toho, and I don't think that's on Max. So I don't know if I would have access to it.
$20 a month?
Or not, right? I don't know.
So now in the next few days, I have to raise money to pay my utility. And then, you know, see what I mean? Like, this is how it is.
Nope, I've never played Zone of the Enders before. Nope.
Fuck with me behind the scenes, ruin all kinds of financial shit for me. Then on top of that, make stuff up to try to make me sound
Oh yeah, that's true. Wasn't there a different? Was it the same guy, or a different person at Gamescom opening night live that he also ran? Someone ran on stage talked about GTA 6 or something, right? Something equally stupid.
Oh, that horrible debacle.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is getting different
That was
collaborations.
so
I've seen.
unfunny.
But usually what that just means is that there's in-game content for your avatar and shit. It doesn't really mean much in regards to the game. It's not like the game's getting any kind of special content or modes or anything as a result. So, RAC just became a member.
Stop
Thank
him
you to
again.
RAC
I have an
for becoming
unrelated
a member
opinion.
today. I believe that is.
You can go on.
When it comes to Street Fighter 6, I think the avatar stuff and the stuff for the actual game, like the characters and so forth, I don't think they're handling it very well, right? Like, half the content I've seen them advertise is for the avatars, like the TMNT collab from summer and this, whatever it is now. Like, Phil obviously thinks it's completely meaningless, but I disagree. I think there should be a balance between the stuff that's for the casuals, i.e. all the Avatar World Tour shit, and the stuff that's for the more hardcore players, like the costumes and whatever else it is that they like. Agree with that?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I mean, it's hard to kind of really. I mean, yeah, I think there's some relevant points there for sure about that. I mean, it's not something I've
Give
put a lot of
value to
thought-
the whole player
yeah,
base, you know?
Yeah, it's not something I put a lot of thought into myself, you know what I mean? So you maybe want something, but it's not something I've actually devoted a lot of thought to myself, you know what I mean? So, but I mean, to a degree, I think it certainly is. Obviously, people kind of love doing this kind of thing as well. It's not just obviously that particular thing, you know what I mean? I've seen it all the time. All these kind of different events and gaming events as well, where people just love kind of, you know, getting into the character of it all and all that jazz, and especially with games with lots of that to kind of explore and flesh out, you know, and like, you know, let a creative fucking side flow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to really dismiss that. But yeah, I know it's not something I've thought about a huge amount myself personally, but it's, yeah. Right, let's get on. What the fuck's this face? The random fucking faces you get when you fucking pause DSP. If I've got a new member, fucking hooray for
making
that.
stuff or something, but
Not again. Not after the cucumber.
Actually counting as a new membership. So I'm going to count that towards the total. It looks like it is. So thank you for that, RAC. Derek, what do you mean? He says, do you know how much movies were back in the 80s and 90s? What do you mean? Do you mean like a movie ticket? Do you mean like buying a movie? I don't know what you mean.
I imagine
Joel Lovell
Derek
sees the
doesn't
next
know
Metro
either. He's
game
just
announced
asking
at the
Phil
end.
for knowledge.
Movie ticket? If I remember correctly,
You got to remember that Derek is in his early 20s. Yeah,
Eric is more clueless than I am, and he's like 6 years older.
yeah, so he's early 20s kind of, and he's been around, so yeah, 22 years old to be specific. Thank you, Barrett Wills. And yeah, so he wasn't around for the 90s essentially, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel, you know, it's a genuine question for him to ask, I guess, since he wasn't around for the fucking 90s. It makes me feel old as fuck right now, I'll tell you that. But yeah, fuck me, man. It's like these, I don't know, I genuinely feel like, obviously we make fun of Phil and his fans all the time. In particular though, he deserves to be on some sort of watch list. I genuinely do fear.
Definitely.
I genuinely have. I mean, I'm not. It's not even something I'm saying in jest. I genuinely fear for the young women around his fucking area where he is, because of what we know he likes and what he's into. He deserves to fucking be under observation. Yeah, on you go.
I've expressed this rather silly theory, but one I feel is just a tiny bit applicable here. That the reason Phil humors Derek so much is that he too fears what Derek could do and just wants to keep him occupied in case
That
he
is a potential shout.
does do such a thing.
It does give off psychopathic fucking nutter vibes, that is right. So that's a potential thing where
But
Phil...
that would...
Yeah.
But that would make Phil a hero, that's the thing.
Well, for Phil
and
to be...
Phil
for
doesn't
Phil to be
really
afraid
care
of
about
him.
anybody but himself.
No, Phil's looking at it for his own... Why would he fucking make Phil a hero? He's looking at it for himself more than anything else, so that's not a hero.
No, maybe I misspoke then. Maybe I misspoke. What I mean to say is that what if he fears what Derek could get up to? What if he's aware? He probably is. I mean, what is he's aware of all
I
Derek's,
can guarantee you right now, DSP is fully aware of Derek's interests. He gets told about it on a regular basis. He gets updated about it on a regular basis, which means he knows what fucking things to ban people for on a regular basis because his own mods are telling him what Derek's up to and what to fucking look out for.
The ludicrous idea I had is that Phil actually just wants to keep Derek's attention and keep him occupied so that Derek doesn't actually harm anybody. But again, that would make DSP some kind of hero, which just doesn't work.
No, I can guarantee that's not the motivation at all because...
the big problem there.
Oh, for God's sake. Phil's been fucking saving the entire world all along from the wrath of Derek and his fucking creepy-ass paedophilic ways. Oh my God.
If Derek actually did something... If Derek actually did something and Phil was forced to address it, I guarantee you that's what he'd say, just to make himself look good.
He's playing the long game. I was trying to make sure his attention was on me for most of the time. Oh my God, like as I said, look, I don't. Look, if people genuinely like Phil's,
so if he does that, right? If he immediately turns around and says, you know, I was trying to keep Derek occupied so that he wouldn't harm anybody or some pish like that, then he's a despicable psychopath himself.
Oh, without a doubt, he already is a fucking psychopath. Anyway, just look at the fucking guy. I do want to stress out, okay? Look, I don't mind if people actually unironically, actually enjoy. There's some people that enjoy DSP and the content he makes. That is fair enough. Each to their own. I'm not going to fucking tell you what he can and cannot like, even if I fucking stress why I think Phil's doesn't deserve that support. You can like whatever you fucking want to like. This is not about fucking picking on Derek because he chose to fucking like Phil. This is about picking on Derek because he's a creepy little bastard that fucking likes, it wants to prey on little girls. That is showing sexual attraction to little girls.
Oh God, you said it aloud, Jad. Well, no.
But I don't want to emphasize that fucking point, okay? I just want to make sure you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not making fun of Derek because he likes Phil. There's nothing to do with that. It's a small part.
This card is looking far better than mine. He's barely done anything to get a single mark on mine.
Yeah, you try to make your own cards, and Mr. In case people aren't aware, Mr's trying to make his own community cards, so he can
I did
play
finish
along.
it. I did finish it, but I definitely need some more.
Yeah. Mr. was asking for words
separate cards for separate times.
Mr. was asking for words earlier on, so just sent no fucking list. He's like, holy shit, there's a lot of words on there. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I would love to do like some sort of community kind of card thing, but it'd be hard to try and manage that. But I'm sure there's like ways around it, as you said. But yeah, for now, I guess we're all. I mean, technically, this is one big community card we've got going here, since we all win if it happens. But yeah, bottom line, Derek's a creepy little prick.
Like a standard movie ticket back
full
in the day
houses in a row would certainly be
always
nice.
try to get to the matinee.
It's happened before. I mean, and it will happen probably today.
Because the matinee would be like $5 or $6, and the difference is the matinee is like an early afternoon showing when they don't typically have a lot of people in the theater, so it's a discount. And then if you try to go prime time, that's when it's like the full price. But yeah, there was a time when movies were under like $15 to $20. That's what they all are today, right? Like it was way less than that. But they always got you with the snacks. A soda, I can't even remember a time when like a decent sized soda at a movie theater was less than like $5. Seriously, they always charge like $5 for a cup of soda. And the candy is ridiculous, right? Like candy, how much is candy today? Back then, it was at like $4 or $5 probably. So I wonder what it costs today. But that's like, it was always insane scalping at the counter there. So my day is going well, RAC. Thank you for saying that. You paid $8 for a small drink at the
keep your
movies?
audience
Christ.
engaged.
Just think about that. $8 for one cup of soda. You could go to the grocery store and buy 8 2 liters of soda and go home like this. You can't even carry the amount of soda you have in your arms.
What are you
so much.
What are you doing?
Price.
Well, maybe you can't carry that amount of soda in your arms, you noodle arm prick. Some of us can, because some of us have
No,
upper body strength.
I have hella biceps. I have hella biceps. What are you on about? It's just he looks more like he's doing something else.
This
And I'm
particular
giggling
moment,
too much because I've been making jokes like this for
Stop
far
getting
too long.
ideas. Stop giving yourself ideas.
But they do
Just
it,
a
man.
bit
They
of
get away with it.
silicone, Jad. Come on.
They do.
How long does it take you to read chat? You could answer any message. Good grief. Why are you so selective, Philip?
Sneaking in. I would never sneak in a drink, but when I was a kid, my mom and I, when we go to the movies together, we would sneak in candy. I would always sneak in like a box of Milk Duds or a box of Junior Mints or something like that. Before we went to the movies, we would always go to like a drugstore, and the drugstores had big boxes of these candy out front for like $2. So you'd buy the big ass box and we would share it while we watched the movie together. We would put it in her purse and sneak it in.
Criminal.
Contraband. There you go.
By the way, guys, we are one burp away from a free space, one snort away from a free space, and if we get 100 likes as well, that's a free space. What I'm trying to say is, we might win this with free spaces.
How's the weather? Cold and rainy. It was actually in the 40s one week, so we had a lot of ice, and now it warmed up this week into the 50s. So it is cold and rainy, but that is exactly the kind of weather we're supposed to have this time of year. So it's expected to have cold and rain every day throughout the late fall and winter. So typical Pacific Northeast American weather, and which is good. It actually makes it nice and cool in this office. I haven't had any issues with heat or anything in weeks, and that's a great thing.
Now what does the sugar do in the sauce?
You had lots of snow Sunday, oh yeah? We're not even close to having weather cold enough to have the snow. Thank God, because we've had non-stop rain. Can you imagine if it was freezing? We'd have like feet and feet of snow, but that's the thing. We get lots of rain, but it never really amounts to much snow. I don't know where that yawn came from. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Can't be yawning when I'm playing Warzone, bro.
You can't be yawning at all, Phil.
All right, I'll see you tonight,
What
Derek.
hour do you wake up?
Today, woke up at 9 a.m. Today was 9 a.m., so he's a tired
Bye,
boy.
Derek.
If I theoretically could have a winter home, where would I like to escape to during the cold months? Man, that's a good question. I have no idea. I'd have to think about that. Is it nice to be out somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in a cabin? If you have enough resources to stay warm and have good food, would it be nice to be out with nature? Or would you prefer to be at like a resort? Would you want to go to a city? I don't know. That's an interesting question. I would have to think about. I've literally never put any thought into that before. So, Meatball Man says you got a new job with a big raise. Congrats for you. Enjoy. This is a good time of the year to get that.
Hey, well done. Give me some of that fucking money, bro.
Right? My house is built to insulate heat and block rain. Yes, my home, because it's a Pacific Northwest home, it's meant to trap heat, and rain doesn't affect it at all. Rain's, just rolls right off. But yeah, it's meant to trap heat, for sure. And we have no problems with...
Ruh-roh. Phil broke the stream again with his fucking shite patter. I was gonna get a stream...
Nothing you can do.
There really isn't. It just fucking decided to fucking just stutter and chucker to a fucking halt. I'm gonna let it play out and see if it fucking wants to fucking fix itself. But yeah, I'm just gonna spam my Scottish soundboard until Phil starts talking again.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
In the meantime,
This is the
I
fucking
want to say
Shawshank
something.
Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit, no fucking redemption.
Sorry.
Let me use it.
No, you're still banned from the soundboard, and you know why.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Shut your hole.
There we go, good stuff. Oh, one more.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
There's a good one right fucking there. Jesus Christ, it's still loading. It still doesn't, oh, for God's sake. How about if I try and rewind this, like 5 seconds?
Yeah. Money. Oh.
Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat, who says Pacific Northeast. Washington is the Pacific Northwest. Did we pull up the Bully geography section again? Oh god, that was a classic. Watching Phil try to understand geography is just cringe as all hell, especially Europe. So, Jesus man, that was a real painful
He's not the only one.
Oh yeah, true.
Worst subject I have.
It is what it is. Nothing you can do about geography mechanics and knowledge. Let me change the resolution of this crap to 480p maybe. It just goes black. It's just dead. Fuck. For God's sake.
Refresh the page, maybe.
I know. We're behind Phil by at least an hour. So, okay, refresh the page.
It's down there.
Shut up, dick. And we'll go back to here. Right, so what's
You're wonderfully frank.
So, yeah, I mean, Phil was talking without my permission, so I had to fucking tell him to shut up. We'll go 1080, fuck it.
Weeks, and that's a great thing.
What's being said here? How far, is there a right point in time?
Yeah, lots of snow Sunday, oh yeah?
Here we go. Here, we're a good point in time.
We're not even close to having
why he
weather
doesn't
cold
just...
enough to have the snow. Thank God, because we've had non-stop rain. Can you imagine if it was freezing? We'd have like feet and feet of snow, but that's the thing. We get lots of rain, but it never really amounts to much snow.
That's definitely the case where I am. Just no
I don't know where that yawn came from. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Can't be yawning when I'm playing Warzone, bro.
Bruh.
I'm funny.
All right, I'll see you tonight, Derek. If I theoretically could have a winter home, where would I like to escape to during the cold months? Man, that's a good question. I have no idea. I'd have to think about that. Is it nice to be out somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in a cabin if you have enough resources to stay warm and have good food? Would it be nice to be out with nature? Or would you prefer to be at like a resort? Would you want to go to a city? I don't know. That's an interesting question. I would have to think about. I've literally never put any thought into that before. So, Meatball Man, so you got a new job with a big raise. Congrats for you. Enjoy. This is a good time of the year to get that, right?
So there's around about here where it kind of...
My house is built to insulate heat and block rain. Yes, my home, because it's a Pacific Northwest home, it's meant to trap heat, and rain doesn't affect it at all. Rain's, just rolls right off. But yeah, it's meant to trap heat, for sure. And we have no problems with flooding or anything like that. I actually live at the top of a hill, a giant hill, so we have zero issues with flooding or anything like that. But the problem is the summer, it's too hot. This time of year, it's perfect. Nope, never been
I have an
to MMA.
interesting story
Shout out to the
here.
friendly gremlin.
Don't mind listening.
On you go.
One moment.
You got a fucking script or something? Is that a fucking book? Because I've got an interesting story. Pulls out a fucking manuscript. Where's the story?
Once upon a twinkly time a few years ago,
Go on.
where I and my family happened to live, there happened to be a road which I believe was it's difficult to explain, to say the least. It wasn't like an asphalt road or anything, it was just a track, basically, from which we accessed the rest of the world. And hold on, it's very difficult to describe what exactly it was. Essentially, it once had been a large river. So when it started raining, and I mean really chucking it down, the entire road was just flooded, and it was literally just flowing, and we couldn't go anywhere for a while.
There's one of those kind of roads that it disappears in the bad extreme or whatever because it used to be a river. Okay, so it used to kind of it's like a fake road, really. You know what I mean, but it gets used sometimes when it's drier. Right.
Yeah, fake one. It's very difficult for me to explain at the least because reasons.
Right. Okay.
But go on, Phil's boring ass Q&A segment.
Oh, I thought there was more to a fucking story, but I didn't realize the fucking story was finished. My bad. I thought there was
That's
more
all
to
there
it.
was. We were trapped, essentially.
Oh, you're trapped.
Wasn't being snowed in.
All right. Okay. I see. I understand the point of the story now. I didn't realize. So okay, that's why I was waiting for more of the fucking story, but I missed the part you were trapped. Okay, so yeah, that can be fucking pretty serious then. So you're basically on the side that was cut off from the rest of the world because it started raining heavily.
Precisely.
Wow.
It can still happen, by the way. If it started raining right now really heavily, consistently for a few days, it would just completely flood again.
But this is not where you are now, is it? This is not where you are now. This is basically kind of...
No, it is. It is.
Oh, this is where you are now.
Oh, it is.
So you might be trapped if it starts raining heavily.
It's not a big deal. It goes away eventually when it stops raining.
Should I cancel my rain dance?
That's true. He's a
pedophile. What?
Should I cancel my rain dance? I was going to schedule a rain dance, but I can cancel it if you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll cancel it then. Okay, I'll be nice and I'll cancel it.
That's true.
The Friendly Gremlin just became a channel member. Thank you for the membership, Friendly Gremlin. I appreciate that.
Bad back injury, a severely herniated gout.
Don't be so friendly when he's banned.
Oh yeah, Supermassive is making a single-player Dead by Daylight game. It's supposed to be a horror-themed, like, choose-your-own-adventure game, right? That could be interesting. Do I have interest in a Steam Deck? I don't need one. I have a mini PC. And the mini PC is the same strength, if not more powerful than a Steam Deck. So I don't need a Steam Deck anymore. I have the capabilities to do that kind of stuff. When we get to it, when we determine what it is that we want to do. I'm thinking at one...
Oh god. Watch out everyone. Phil's thinking. I'm going 1.5 speed.
Yes, that's true.
Need to speed this little piggy up. We're behind Phil by an hour and 8 minutes. He's going to start... He's almost finished a podcast. Remember, we need one more burp. One more snort, and we need to hit 100 likes for 3 spaces. If we get all 3 of those things happening, we might get a full house. Or
I hate how he just refuses to do either.
Yes, that's true.
It's like he's holding them in. He knows we're playing bingo.
Yeah,
he knows.
I swear sometimes he knows a card. I swear to fuck. He never, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't know I exist, and I'm quite happy about that. I don't want Phil to understand or realise I exist. I don't mind being, off his radar. Let Tevin and Evil AJ live rent-free in his head, and fucking Craig from Side Scrollers and everything else. I don't mind not being in Phil's conscious thoughts. I'll just be happy to fucking be ignored by him, you know what I mean? I don't mind that whatsoever. But I'm pretty sure somebody fucking tells him, don't say this, don't do that, or whatever, just because detractors are fucking making fun of you or something.
Point.
Oh,
people are gonna want to see me
baby.
play other fighting games, not just retro or not just Street Fighter 6. Maybe you want to see me do some of the old stuff I used to do. And getting Fightcade on that mini PC is gonna be fun, I feel. But we gotta get to that point, and these people don't seem to understand. Yeah, I think we'll get to it eventually.
Man, I should get Fightcade.
Jane says hello to Jasper and the Pooch. You mean Cookie? Cookie the Christmas Pooch? I'm sure Jasper will appreciate
Thanks for
it.
the idea, Phil.
Erebus UK says, what do you think of the Dragon
One
trailer? I
good thing
didn't see
you
it.
did
I know
today.
that it released today. I saw it on social media, but I did not click on it. King B. Girl says, lock into Call of Duty, avoid the queue, it's really bad. Yeah, but I have to use the bathroom before we play, so what are you gonna do? There might not be a queue, you're thinking there's a queue. How much you want to bet the queues for teams? I'm playing solos. Solos probably will not have a queue. I almost guarantee you solos will not have a queue. Only the teams. Are any MKs good competitive fighters? I mean, the problem was, when MK first came out in arcades, they weren't focused on competitive play. Like, Mortal Kombat 2 is competitive, but completely unbalanced. There's 2 characters in Mortal Kombat 2 for tournament play. Melina and Jax. That's literally it. No one else can beat them. Mortal Kombat 3 was better. Still unbalanced, but better. 4 plus, all the way through the 2000s, suck ass. And then 9, 10, and 11 were much better. Probably 10 being the best competitive.
The 3D era did not suck, Phil.
But
it was
never competitive in Mortal
interesting.
Kombat. So it's like
Something
you're
that
asking
you
someone who has a cursory knowledge to judge. I can't. I'm not a pro at Mortal Kombat where I can make those judgments. You understand? Anything else, guys? You guys are quiet. I hear crickets. What is going on? It's supposed to be an interactive stream. I'm about to play Battle Royale. Are we gonna have crickets when I'm playing? We'll actually be running through an open world with just crickets
wow,
picking
Phil.
around me. Everyone's quiet as shit. What happened? We have 490 people on the stream and no one speaking in the chat. I find that hard to believe. Did you guys all break your keyboards at once?
Yeah,
Collectively?
you mean you have 400? You mean you have
What is going on
90
with you?
people in the stream because 400 of them are
I've had enough.
bots.
This is ridiculous. I'm not streaming for myself. Trust me. A stream of myself, me talking to this wall. I could do that, but I don't have to broadcast it. I just turn off the stream and talk to this wall and see what it says. Maybe it'll say something.
Is he making
Maybe
a
this candy
joke?
cane right here is very exciting. If I actually ask it how it stays, I don't know. Anyway, you guys ready? All right. So here's what we'll do. I guess we'll end the show then, and we'll get ready for Warzone. Considering the fact that with Warzone, I need to be at the ready at all times. I think I'll probably take a little potty break before we get started, and then we'll jump into it. And 3+ hours of Battle Royale. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know. Is there gulag in this? I don't even know. I've literally paid zero attention to Warzone, so I have no idea what they've changed since Warzone 2. So I guess we'll find out. All right, everyone. Thank you so very much. Enjoyable podcast. We determined not to play Avatar. You know what the schedule is for next week. We'll see how it goes. We'll judge. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3 is in the cards. That'd be interesting. I thank you all for watching and giving me your feedback. It is very much appreciated. And I hope you have a very happy season of the holidays here. Remember, I'm not here tomorrow.
Fuck
No
you,
podcast
Phil.
tomorrow. All right? So I will see you all Friday to tell you how Warzone went, to talk probably about the Game Awards and the like. Be safe, and I'll see you all soon.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
tomorrow is
So,
the Game Awards. I'd forgotten about
Let's
that.
now set up for Warzone. If I can find, here it is. Let's get the camera resized. Okay. There we go. All right. We're loaded up here. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you being here for the premiere of Warzone 3.0. Let us take a break for me to use the restroom before we begin. When I come back, we jump right into the first match and we see what happens. All right. Thank you, guys, and see you in a little bit.
Oh,
And he
fuck
fucks
me.
off.
Yeah, and he's got ads as well. So let me just fast forward this. I won't even press the arrows. I'll use my
Let me
mouse.
talk for a moment.
So,
Let me rattle my mouth off.
on you go. I'm still trying to find him. On you go.
Now, for me, I think the only 2 games that have a chance of actually winning Game of the Year are Zelda or Baldur's Gate 3. I like both of them. Both of them have an equal chance of winning, in my opinion.
I mean, it's possible. See,
I want Zelda to win just out of spite.
Zelda winning.
Just so that DSP can have a long rant about it
Exactly.
and get angry.
I mean, I don't really
'Cause he
care.
takes it seriously.
I genuinely don't fucking care. I mean, see you later, Francesco. Hope you do well. Francesco's got a bounce, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I don't care what game wins, okay? But Zelda winning would piss Phil off the most, and that is why I want it to happen. If it doesn't happen, I don't care. If Baldur get 3 wins, congratulations. It means nothing to me. But if it annoys Phil,
It's good to be a good sport, you know.
if it annoys Phil, then worst. Simple as that. And I think Phil comes back at this point in time. Oh god. Hang on, let me just fast forward a little bit more here.
Somebody tell me who made that music. Was it a detractor? Was it him himself? I doubt
It
that.
certainly wasn't him. Someone else makes it for him, but he made it from like fucking 10 years ago or something.
Okay, everyone, I'm back, and let me open the window before we begin now that the landscapers have passed by. I'm sure they'll be back again, but I want to get fresh air in here, and then we'll boot up
How
Warzone.
dare they do their job? They're disrupting Phil's business.
Hold on, did I hear a burp when he was away? I need to rewind that. Was that a burp I heard?
I hope you did. I hope you did.
Listen carefully, right? Listen carefully. That fucking thing right there. He's opening the blinds. You can hear him opening the fucking like, blinds or whatever. Hold on, I need to do it one more time. I need it one more time, right? And I'm going to fucking slow it down. I need to establish what this is. Right. I'm locked in. I'm listening
I'm always
carefully.
going to say but.
Just like everyone. Right? So shush, 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 shush. Let's hear.
I want to give you, Adam, the opportunity to kind of say what you want to say. You're the one person that we.
I think it has to be. I'm counting it. To me, it's a burp. It does sound quite like a
That's
fucking
a free
burp.
space.
Yeah, we have our first free space in the game.
Snort, Phil. One more snort. How many likes are we at?
Well, I don't know. You tell. Well, I got no idea. I don't have a like counter available to me.
I turned into a fucking therapist yesterday.
Hold on.
I'm not a therapist.
I have no idea.
88 likes.
So 12 more likes would give us a
Alas.
second free space, and 1 more snort would give us a win. Also, the stream doesn't want
Well,
to play.
you had better luck on your card than I did. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Who cares about this? The posse. Yo, it's the posse. Nobody cares. We're here to shoot things. We're not here to fuck around. It's the problem with modern gaming. There's way too much fucking around. Look at this. More fucking around. No one cares. Stop fucking around. Oh my god.
Not funny, don't laugh.
I said stop fucking around. Okay, so Battle Royale quads. We don't want that. So here's, so they redid the menus just so you guys see. So this is the new highlighted what's hot menu, bro. It's so hot, right? I can't wait to play Meat 24/7. Yeah, apparently Meat is a new map that just unlocked today. So they did add some new multiplayer maps, and this is one of them. Meat. I don't remember that map, but apparently it's, you know, they brought it back. So here's your Modern Warfare 3, your multiplayer, zombies, campaign, private match are all in the same area now. And then down here is all the Warzone. So they did redesign all the menus, as you can see. So Battle Royale. Meat!
Why is the stream melting?
Thank you very much, Viga, for the super chat. It says, "It time stream." It has been time stream for the last fucking 3 hours, pal. We have broken over the 3-hour threshold of the stream in particular, so I've been going for 3 hours now, and we're almost over. It's almost at the end. But yeah, at time stream.
By the way,
yes.
move back a little, Aviga. He's not looking at the right spot. I imagine you didn't understand that.
And Battle Royale solo.
I had no idea.
So here it is. And so there are challenges in it, as you can see. Open 10 crates, 2 kills with an LMG in the same match, get 2 kills with a looted weapon. So we'll see if I can do those or not. My loadouts don't exist, right? Like there's no such thing in Warzone as a loadout. Like you have to start with the stuff you pick up. I guess what this would be is your loadout if you airdrop. Is that correct? Like if you get to airdrop in, this is what your loadout would be. So I don't know what we should make our loadout. Like, does anyone know what the good weapons would be for Warzone? I don't think anyone even knows, right? I don't think anyone would know at all. So, Trying to think, like, what have I used? What's the latest?
One more
assault rifle that
snort.
I've been
Come on.
using? What was it? Was it the SVA? No, right? It was the Holger. This is the one I've been using. The Holger, correct? But then I would have to gunsmith the fuck out of it. Yeah, this is basically I'm starting over. I had like a little scope on it, if you remember. Where was it? I had like the small scope with the therms on it, right? Yeah, like this one.
We have 100 likes, which means we've earned our second free space. So because we've got 100 likes, it means we'll say we've got a second free space, which means we only need one more thing to happen before Phil starts recording for gameplay.
What snort, man? Come on, just do it.
Exactly, one more snort would give us a full house, or Phil.
Snort it out, Biggie.
Or Phil to fucking actually say one of these fucking things. But before we do that, we're going to reward the audience with bubbles. So thank you guys very much for liking the stream, unlocking a free space. Your reward is the bubbles animation made by the excellently talented Pixar Animations. Keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper. Always satisfying every time I see it without fail.
Indeed.
I had stock on it. Can't remember what I had for a muzzle. Like, I had all this stuff. I don't remember what the fuck it was. This is only if we happen to get the airdrop too, right? So it's not exactly the best. Underbarrel. Grenade launcher. You can put a grenade launcher on the fucking thing now. Jesus.
Is he recording?
Not yet. He'll start recording when he goes into the fucking game. He's doing his presets right. I'm pretty sure he's not recording. He didn't do an introduction to the game or anything or tell everyone that I'm doing a brand new. So I'm pretty confident he's not recording yet. So to sum up, guys, either Phil says one of these three things or he snorts one more time and that will give us a full house.
I don't like the idea of aim down sight speed reduced.
God, yeah,
do this. Sure. I have one more. No laser though. No laser available, which kind of sucks. Hold on to your butt. Just did a $1 super chat. Thank you to hold on to your butt. I'll put you on there in a minute there. Nah. It's such a low ammo capacity. It ain't even worth it. I don't even know if I want any of these. I want like a laser. You can't use a laser. They don't let you. These muzzles suck. I don't like that it reduces your range and velocity. I don't like that. Nah, I might just go with this just to start. You know, I don't know what I'm doing, but at least I'll have something. And it's the Renetti that I've been using. So I'll equip the Renetti. There. Oh my god. This is all different. Oh my god, it's so different, man. Attachment duration, flinch when holding down sights. Aim down sights improve while jumping. Grant a short bonus to your movement speed when you get shot. Huh. Move faster and take less damage when gassed. Does that include the ring, the radius? If it does, that's really good. You know what? I'm gonna try that. Let's see if that's any good. I have no idea. Stun grenade and frag grenade. Let's just go with the standard for now. Again, this is only if I get lucky and a loadout drops. Will this even count? So, okay. All right, let's try match. See what we can find. Captain Wilson, welcome. So thank you to hold on to your butts. And they're asking if I take a bunch of drugs. I take everything. I take a nice cocktail of all the drugs that you mentioned. I love it. I'm constantly on drugs, of course. Everyone knows this. What a great question to ask a streamer, right? Very pertinent. Anyway. Hold on to your butt. All right. So let's see what happens. Keep in mind it is day one. I fully predict we're going to have some issues. Whether it be with matchmaking, whether it be with the quality of the connections, whether it be with anything. I guarantee there's going to be problems today. We'll see what happens. I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. Will you be hiding in a bathroom 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time you're running to the next bathroom? Correct. As you know.
Now hold on. Apparently we got a snort here. Hold on. Apparently we got a snort. Some people are saying I snorted. I'm going to rewind and try and boost the volume as best as I can. Did Phil snort? I've rounded it by like fucking 40 seconds or so. Let's see.
Hold on to your butts. And they're asking if I take a bunch of drugs. I take everything. I take a nice cocktail of all the drugs that you mentioned. I love it. I'm constantly on drugs, of course. Everyone knows this. What a great question to ask a streamer, right? Very pertinent. Anyway. Hold on to your butt.
That wasn't it wasn't there, was it? He breathed in, really. It felt like, you know, but I didn't feel like a snort. If it's a bit there. That wasn't a snort there, I think. I'll rewind it by 5 seconds, but yeah, I didn't hear anything there.
Hold on to your butt.
What? Is that a snort? I don't know, it's a weird one. We can't even tell. It just felt like he was breathing in. I don't know. Guys, the fact of the matter is nobody's sure. When there's no certainty, we can't fucking. We need it to be certain. We'll keep going. We'll see.
All right. So let's see what happens. Keep in mind it is day 1. I fully predict we're gonna have some issues. Whether it be with matchmaking, whether it be with the quality of the connections, whether it be with anything, I guarantee there's gonna be problems today. We'll see what happens. I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. Will you be hiding in a bathroom 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time you're running to the next bathroom? Correct. As you know, my character has irritable bowel syndrome, so they have to constantly be going to a bathroom. That's the problem. They have to have a relaxing release, but it has to be in the appropriate spots. You don't want to just do it in the middle of the battlefield. They'll give it away. People can follow the scent trail or the duty stains. Here you go. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is Warzone 3.0.
So he's recording for YouTube. People are trying to say he snorted, but we can't fucking agree if he snorted or not. So we're one snort away from a free space, which determines whether it's a fucking full house or not. It's like... Jesus, man. We were so close to a fucking full house. On my birthday as well.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
It wasn't a snort. It wasn't a snort. Ah, Jesus, man. It's so annoying. It feels so anticlimactic. We got the likes. We got the burps. But because... So I'll tell you exactly why we didn't get 20 snorts. Phil was awake at 9 AM today. Because he woke up earlier, he snorts less. I said this the other day. When Phil wakes up late, or his normal time, he'll snort a lot. When he won't snort a lot, it's because he was up earlier. We had 66 snorts yesterday. Today 19. That shit's crazy. What are you meant to do about that?
Burger.
I'm counting up.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
It's my fucking birthday and I want a fucking full house. I don't fucking care. We're doing fucking marbles. So, guys, I'm gonna BRB. We're doing this full house. I'm fucking counting. I don't fucking care. I will be right back. Let me sort out the fucking marbles and the balls and all that shit, you know. Get the latest names added. I'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully. And, yeah. Just, you know, stay put. To be fair, I could rewind it, but I think I heard a small snort. I'm not even kidding you. I will play this for you guys again. And not the one I'm talking about. There would seem to be another one afterwards.
And they're asking if I take a bunch of drugs. I take everything. I take a nice cocktail of all the drugs that you mentioned. I love it. I'm constantly on drugs, of course. Everyone knows this. What a great question to ask a streamer, right? Very pertinent. Anyway. Hold on to your butt.
See, that could be one, but keep listening, there's another one.
Alright. So let's see what happens. Keep in mind it is day 1. I fully predict we're gonna have some issues. Whether it be with matchmaking, whether it be with the quality of the connections, whether it be with anything, I guarantee there's gonna be problems today. We'll see what happens.
There. Right there. I'll rewind it again, but when he says right there, I feel like he had a snort. Listen to it one more time, but I feel like that could have been a snort.
Whether it be with the quality of the connections, whether it be with anything, I guarantee there's gonna be problems today. We'll see what happens.
So yeah, I'm counting that as a snort. We got our fucking full house. So that's my decree, that's what I decide. It's my birthday, it's my fucking bingo, it's my fucking rules. I want to fucking win on my fucking birthday, so have a fucking go. I'm going to show you guys to the BRB screen while I get the bingo game set up. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we are back with Bingo, ladies and gentlemen, and the deciding race to see who wins the prize today. The creator of this community map on the Marble stream was a fella called Arthur. The name of the track is Fairly Airy Air. So, yeah. And, yeah, there's 175 marbles now, all competing with one another to try and get to the goal. Here are all the marbles in this little section. What in the crap is going on up there? So we have a downhill bit where we have a speed boost and they'll go down there and everything else, and we have one road leads to death. Like if you fucking go this way, you're fucked. You're dead no matter what. The other road goes here. And you can fall off. There's a portal and it leads over there and there's lasers shit everywhere. There's a path up there somehow. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Carty Tarty with the early lead, but everyone's crashing into each other now. We're going to see a lot of names about to fucking perish. Especially if they go to the side here. Lima got knocked to the side. They got look like, but yeah, David and Born to hand drive. They're doomed. Lima Whiskey is going to stay on and they're going through the portal. Where's the portal? The portal's up here. And at least this portal over here. There's lasers. Timmy O'Toole's made it through. No, did he? Oh, Deadly Kaiser's off. Oh my. Wait. They're trying to get through this portal. They're trying to get through that portal. Lunar Guardian made it through. Speed boost. Lunar Guardian's doing great. And Lunar Guardian's dead. You gotta thread the needle here. You need to go right in the middle. Sick Monkey made it. There's a portal that's gonna catch you though. Where's that go? The portal takes you back out. Okay, so the Sick Monkey's winning the race here. And Sick Monkey's now all the way over here. And they got launched into the air! Where the hell are you going? The finish is God knows where. Sick Monkey, I think they're not long for this world. There's Ira and Kyle Denson as well. Sick Monkey, I think, is doomed. I think the aim here is to try and get pinged over here. What Ira's heading for, and Ira missed. Ira just missed. Is that the goal? Hold on a second. That's the goal. There's 6 players left. Give more blood as one of the players. There's Michael as well. There's the Toxic Cherry Juice. There's 5 players left. There's 4 players left. They're all the way over there. Zero, where the hell did you come from? Zero could have won, but they finished. Oh my god. Zero, I think, went down the outside. It doesn't cover the whole thing. I think Zero covered for the fucking edge of it and missed the goal. How in the hell can you be that? Give more blood's the last hope. The last hope to win is Give More Blood, and he died. We have no winner. Zero came closest out of everyone. He came closer than anyone. And they fucking like somehow, even it's a big gap, but there's a space in the sides, and I guess he went to the sides. Oh my. You know what? Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that one more time. I think we can do this. I think this is possible. Let's get these fucking fuckers rolling here. We can do this. I know we can do this. BR Joe gets a good knock. Everyone's getting a good knock right now. Knock Jack Skellington. By the way, Jack Skellington, I'm still waiting to hear from you. I'm still waiting to hear from Jack Skellington. Where's it? Where the hell? The fuck yeah, I mean, they're all the way over here. Oh, there goes Meowmix. Warren is actually doing quite well right now. Steve are dead! On yourself, Steve. Go, Steve, go. Oh no, Steve's been knocked to the side. But he's gonna knock into. Oh, god damn it, Steve's down. I was following Steve, but he's down. There's Michael. Born to hand jive, there's Cartai flying down, but yeah, they get fucking zoomed in. Yeah, this is good. Born to hand jive made it. Dreaded end is catching up. But Born to hand jive has the early advantage here. This is where it gets dangerous though. We have 6 people left. Charlie's in there. We have 5 people left. Born to hand jive doesn't get the bounce they need. We have 3 people left. We have 1 person left. Pig and Blanket. Oh, they got knocked by the hammer. The hammer knocked them. And they're dead. Yeah, they're definitely dead. They've not hit the fucking, you know, exit threshold yet. But yeah, Pig and Blanket is definitely dead. Nidhogg says they can't kill us all. You want to bet, motherfucker? Right, I'm convinced, okay, that time round, nobody got close. The first time, we had several people get close. Second time, not as much. One more time. We try one more time. If that fails, maybe one more time after that. There's Twerp Draconis. Good line here. Agreeable Compliments is down. They're not going to win again. There's Putty gone, and Francesco as well. There's Elaine Walls with the early advantage here. Let's zoom all the way over here. Oh, people are dying here all over the place, and there's MRC Midnight. Oh, hold on. Somebody just went through there. I'm waiting for somebody to pop through this fucking portal. There's Brad Burnian. And Hawk Swervers. Oh no, you don't want to hit that. You don't want to hit that. Dreaded end. Zooming down the middle, but they get knocked to the side, and that's gonna definitely hurt them. Yeah. So nobody's ahead right now. Brad Burnian is very slowly making his way down the side here. He needs a good bounce. He needs a gentle bounce. That's a great bounce for him. Brad Burnian is looking miles ahead of everyone else, as everyone else is dying around him. We need to see what happens to Brad Burnian here. We need to fucking go forward here, over here. He's dropped down. It's a good bounce, but I don't think it's good enough. Nah, it's not good enough. It's going to fall short. I still have no idea how Zeta Zero ended up over here. Is there a portal? Hold on. There's like 2 people alive. Well, but I want to go over here. There's a portal over here. So that's how Zeta Zero almost won before. Because there's a sneaky little cheat portal all the way over here. Which will roll you down here. There is no winner, as you can see. All these game rooms are final survivor. But there's a sneaky little portal here. And I think that portal is... Oh, give me a second here. I need to zoom all the way over here again. You know where the laser show is? Halfway through the course? And there's a random portal in the middle of the lasers? I think that's how Zeta Zero got to the fucking end. Because they threaded the fucking needle. Because there's like fucking a million lasers around that. I'm just making my way very slowly back to that fucking... See the lasers in the distance over there? There's a portal in the middle of all of them. And this hammer as well, by the way, is fucking chaotic. That's fucking sent many people fucking flying. But you see this portal here, in the middle of the laser light show. You get bounced off this fucking little trampoline here. And there's a fucking spinning portal right there. And I think that takes you to the end. But, that is what it is, it's over. So, I mean... Do we try again? Do we try again just for the hell of it? You know what? I'm gonna give it 2 more tries. 3 is not enough. I'm gonna give it fucking 2 more tries. I just feel like I don't want to give up on this because I know we're so close. Zeta Zero almost had it first time. He was a midget's ball hair away from fucking finishing. There's all the people, there's Lord Coomer gone, there's Lil Shadowy XCE saying about mommy. We're all fucked. There's Born to Hand Jive again. I know I should make my way fucking forward here. David Riley's been sent flying, so is Lewis Martin's. Cartart is gone. Is anyone getting sent through the portal here? So this battery exhausted has made it through. I like keeping an eye on the end in case someone fucking makes it to the end. It's a consortium Arcestus. There's fucking a consortium flying down the middle. This might be. Oh, this is good. This is looking very good for the consortium. Straight into the fucking. Oh, they've got a huge lead here. So we need to fast forward here. We need to go over here and check out this bounce that the consortium's about to have. That's a huge bounce. This might be it. They have a lot of air. Let's go up to him and see how he's doing. He's made it. We have a winner. We've got to have a winner. This has got to be a win.
Things are tight. I get it. Things have been tight for a lot of people. You know,
Oh, we've got a winner. I think. What's happening here? What's happening here? We have a winner. Wait, do we? Wait. Why is it not counting? Support hit the flag. Why is it? Why? Hold on. Hold on. Support hit the goddamn flag. Hold on. How do you win this? Hold on. How do you win this? Do you have to like fall through or something? I am so confused. Oh, you do? You need to fall through. You seen it there? You need to fall in a small gap. Is it? Oh my god, that is so cruel. There's a small gap that appears very suddenly and randomly, and then oh my god, that is such bullshit. That is such bullshittery there. I am actually annoyed at that. Look at the gap right there. We have 3 more people alive, but we have 2 more people alive. Prophet and Culimp. There's Prophet's going to have a go. Come on, Prophet. Freddy Needle, pal. Freddy Needle.
what is up, everyone?
On yourself, Prophet. It's right in there. Just fall in there. Time it perfectly, pal. Oh, so close. Come on, Prophet. Come on, Prophet. It's right there. Oh, come on. And Culimp's down as well. Okay. Yeah. Don't think that is going to win. Well, I guess nobody wins bingo then. Oh well. Unlucky, guys, but hey, what can I say? I gave it 4 attempts and nobody finished. That is an extremely cruel course. That is an extremely brutal fucking finish to that fucking thing. I just thought you had to go in the fucking goddamn, you know, the section, but now you need to drop into the fucking bucket, which is only available for a very brief fucking period of time. Ah, Jesus, man. Let's go back. You know what? Random. 21 seconds? No, random again. I don't want a 21-second track. I'm gonna hit random a whole bunch of fucking times until it gives me something I think is good. And by that I mean I'm gonna leave it up to random chance. Hoggy, weather, track. Now I see where I'm going. No. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something robust. And thus... Oh, this one looks good. Professional marble launch. Don't mind if I do. This one looks very robust. Professional marble launch. What a neat absolute... Okay, fuck it, we'll just go. We have a new track. And apparently it's not as impossible as the last track. This looks fucking beautiful, and yet terrifying. Who has the early advantage? Will it spin in a circle or will it go straight down? Tony and... is that Nugs? And Dashi and Jim as well. There's 2 different... I think it's symmetrical courses. You know, sections. Yeah, and hold on. There's lasers! There's lasers, and Tony's fucking... Hold on. Tony. No, Dash is ahead. Dash is ahead. Game walkthroughs are just fucking... And Greg Lake. I've just fucking gone straight ahead and said, fuck that shit. We're not waiting for anyone. game walkthroughs. I'm looking ahead just to make sure nobody's fucking going ahead there. And people are being held up here. People are being held up. Tony has found his way through. But everyone is close together right now. This is a very close run race. And the crisscross. There could be some marbles colliding if you're not careful. There's a big elevator here. Tony is the first one in the elevator. And it's going to take us over here. What the hell is this all about? I'm getting ahead here. Because we're about to be sent over here. What in the crap is this fucking course, man? So here we go. Game walkthroughs is first. They got denied by the fan. The fan knocked him back, but incoming toast is dead. Master on a pizza slicer. Tony. BR Joe is in there. So is Ulf the Arbalist and Sclerotic's down. Mastodon and Tony are trying to get through, and they managed to get through successfully. Big. Hold on. We need to catch up. Mastodon a pizza slicer. The goal is not Tony's down. Mastodon is okay. Wilson Barbosa's down. Derbear's down. So Toastman's down. Mastodon is so close, and this is what. Oh, the finish is up there. The finish is up there. Do we have a finish? We do. Mastodon the pizza slicer has completed this course. Second place is, I don't know who. Is that this scientist? I don't know. Bacchus Adonis is there, but they missed it. Ian Sorare didn't finish either. They got rejected from finish. Oh, I see. Hold on. This needs to be fucking pushed in to confirm the victory. If it's pushed out, you don't get the victory. Well, not the victory, but the finish. So there's a 50-50 chance this can deny you finishing the course if it's pushed out like that. It needs to be pushed in for the fucking finish to count. There's Nidhogg. Denied. We have Give More Blood is bringing up the rear here. Give More Blood could be the last one to finish. If they get the finish. There we go. But the winner of Bingo today is Mastodon the Pizza Slicer. Second was, I think, the Scientist. I don't know how to read that. I'm trying to imagine what it is. I'm not sure. Third place, Ulf the Arbalist. Fourth place, Support. And fifth place, Give More Blood. So there we go. We have a bingo victory. That was quite the mental track. And yeah, I will try and reach out to Master on the Pizza Slicer and get their bingo prize sorted and all that jazz. But I think we can basically say we're done with this. It's been fun. But enough is enough. It's time to go. And there's Phil with his face. So, how is live DSP doing? Wow, $40 for live DSP, that's impressive. Said nobody ever. Anyway, we're done, we're done. Is this not HD? Hold on, give it a second here, I want to make sure it's HD. Give me my autos in HD, there we go. Guys, thank you so very much for joining me for this very special birthday bingo stream that I had. You guys have been so incredibly supportive, and I cannot say thank you enough for, you know, all the kindness and happy birthday wishes and contributions and good messages as well and everything else. Oh, my bingo stream's going fucking haywire, hold on.
Everyone's basically ignoring him because you're like, dude, we just don't care. You know, you come in, the first thing you say is you're depressed. And what are we supposed to say?
God damn it.
Now he expects that I'm going to derail the whole stream to talk to
What
him.
happened?
So let's do it. Super Meat Boy, how you
My
doing?
stream's going to shit, apparently.
Huh? You're really depressed.
My stream is my place of business.
Cornell Productions is internet content creation of on-demand and also live video streaming services.
Big up to your dad.
Are we back? I'm not sure what's going on here.
Please tip me.
Right, are we back? Are we okay?
Please pay my bills. I'm nervous.
I don't know what's going on here.
You better take a sale. Please pay my bills. I'm nervous. It's time to push back.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Tip me. Because I have bills coming up, and that pisses me off.
yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support yesterday. It's you guys, and you know, how much you can afford to support that content.
On September 14th,